Ambition is critical.
Yeah, so was it expensive in London?
Ridiculous.
Yeah?
We went to, well, after the fight, there was just, well, Guy Logan brought a couple of cans back. Did backstage after. So I had 2 pints up there. And then we went to the pub then. The pub wasn't too bad. It was about 5-6 quid a drink, like.
Still low, isn't it?
Fucking hell, still fucking...
And then through the night then, we went to a place called Shoreditch. And
yeah. Full of hipsters.
Yeah, my missus was there.
Where's that?
With us, right?
Shoreditch.
Do you know have you been there?
I've never been in. Oh, fuck, I won last 2 minutes. I'm a fucking baldy twat.
My girlfriend was there, right, and she was like, "Oh, I'll get me and a couple of the boys a drink." There was about 5 of us all together.
Do you want a drink, man?
And yeah, I'll just have a water, please. And her round come to like £32.
What the fuck's she at? What the gringos?
Just 4-5 vodkas and cokes, like.
Never.
And then I thought, I might as well get a shots in or something like that. That's for 6 Jaeger bombs. Yeah, £45.
He's done all his person.
The person gone, the person fucking gone, like, you know what I
I was
mean?
like, oh, come on, we going. I'm staying here.
Yeah, fucking taxi back to Peppermint, like.
I picked Double D up yesterday. Do you know D Davis?
No.
It's alright, he's a bit younger than Jay, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's one of the Saints boys he is anyway. I picked him up, him and his missus.
And Jay don't really hang around ket dens, does he?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
it's
So I don't
true.
think he passed with everything else, if I'm
I
honest.
picked him up because he's taking his missus to London on Monday
Yeah.
today. So he texted me today, can you pick me up from work? Because I'm a taxi driver, see, but I was the opposite end of town from him, so I couldn't get him. So I was London, so he says expensive, or he'd taken his missus on a riverboat or something.
Yeah.
She had a Coke and a thing of nachos, 18 quid.
Oh, lovely.
Fuck. Yeah.
Gold in the cheese or something.
Yeah.
Well, it's lovely to have you, mate. And
Yeah,
thanks
no
for
problem.
bringing a belt, because to a couple of nerds like me and Paddy, that's a big deal, isn't it? Like,
Oh fuck yeah! When he come in with his box, I thought he was walked in like David Blaine. I thought he was going to end up sawing one of the kids in half.
full of rabbit out the back.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting that.
It's like I'm carrying a gun or something, isn't it?
Oh, it's
So
fucking-
this is obviously when you win the belt on a night, right? And then you go up the back, and there'll be like a representative of the Commonwealth Federation out there.
Yeah. Well, when I won it, the first thing they asked you to do is drugs test, really. So
Right.
you're there with trying to make you pee and stuff.
Yeah.
So that's
That
what.
must be a bit of a come down. That must be though.
Is like because obviously you could probably going to be a little bit dehydrated after the
Yeah,
fight.
but lucky that one only like lasted 3 rounds, innit? But
Yeah.
when I won it, it went
was
the
a
full.
full-
Oh, that was our war with fucking.
Thomas and Son,
yeah,
right?
no, that was a fucking.
So when I won it, like I was there for at least an hour and a half, 2 hours waiting to pee. Because I couldn't, I peed a little bit, but they needed like 90 mil or whatever it is of pee. And I went to like 70 and I couldn't pee anymore. And
Because who physically can't do it, like.
just nothing will come out.
Yeah.
Just sitting there and my pee's brown as well.
Because you think, I suppose,
For like a couple of days.
every normal person don't have to go through that, do they?
No.
If I fucking want to shit, which is fucking used about 8 times a day, mate, I fucking regular as fuck. But like, if you want to piss or shit, you just go to the piss or shit. No one ever says to me, piss now in the fucking bottle.
Do it now.
You know,
the guy as well who's with you that does the drugs test, like he gotta watch you have a
He
pee
don't
as
leave
well.
you side,
Yeah,
like.
he gotta watch it. So you're trying to like have a pee in the toilet and he's standing there having a look at you, oh boy. and
yeah,
stuff.
of course, yeah.
Because
Trying
if
to
I
make sure.
remember, do you remember a couple of years ago, someone took a photo of John Joe Shelby with a bottle of Bud in the changing room after the game?
Yeah.
And it was a carve up, wasn't it? Because that day, it was him and I think was Rangel got asked to do the drugs test after the match. And
Right.
apparently what they do is, like, you know, you can have a bottle of Bud
Yeah.
because it will accelerate you having
Oh,
a
so
piss.
the press was giving him stick.
So some prick in the corner,
Yeah.
I've caught him on a camera phone and
Ah.
basically
Sneaky.
cropped it out, and then like fucking send it to someone who posted on Twitter, John Joe Shelby drinking in the change room after the
Whereas
game.
that was the story about like.
Whereas that wasn't the case,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? He was there, and apparently they do that in a football. That's what the story was.
I was doing piss tests in work like years and years ago, but this was the time when I was bang on the gear. I had to get Colin Green to piss in the bottle for me because he's fucking white to the white. He's like Canon O'Donnell from the priest of St. Joseph's. I got him to piss in a bottle for me. They fucking couldn't work out. I had to fucking piss of a fucking 18-year-old 7-stone athlete. You know what I mean? Turns out I was diabetic for 9 years and they didn't realise because I fucking didn't test my fucking piss. What a fucking blow.
So then right, so you've done all that, then they give you this box then, and it's just like, put the belt in there, and do you have to put like a bond down or anything like that?
No,
like,
no money, nothing like that. But the Welsh, if you win the Welsh title, you got to pay for that. That's mad.
Yeah.
It's like 500 quid it is. But they should just give it to you. But
Well,
like, other people,
fuck
they
me,
get
the money-
sponsors or someone like that
to cover
buy
the-
it.
Yeah, the
Right.
money they must earn. I'm not saying the Welsh Federation, the fucking on Wembley or nothing, but they must have enough money for the belt of each fucking weight. Do you know what I mean?
They should, I reckon they should be able to give it to you.
Oh
if you
fuck
win.
yeah.
But yeah, with that, you win it.
Yeah.
And you get to keep it then.
Oh, even if you just win it once, you get to keep
I get
that.
to keep that now. But the only one here, I think, is the British one. You
3
gotta-
times, innit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you defend it
yeah.
twice to win it,
Yeah.
and then you've got to give it back. But any other one, you win it and you get to keep it then.
Because it was only you, when you won the belt that night against the Soma, because I watched the year live, that was the first time I looked at the Commonwealth belt, and I thought to myself, and I was boxing all my life, I went, fuck, I never really looked at the Commonwealth
Yeah, it
belt
wouldn't have,
before,
would it?
probably.
Yeah.
Like the Lonsdale belt, you've seen
Yeah,
a
it's
million
lovely.
times,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it's
it's
like
lovely, yeah, yeah,
iconic.
it's
It's good, isn't it?
It's an
And the best
iconic
one of
belt,
all,
like.
Yeah.
I think, because the Rocky films is the Ring magazine, like.
Yeah.
That's fucking iconic, like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
So them belts, like the WBC green, I like as well. You know,
Smart, yeah.
and there's a number of different belts, but I hadn't really thought of the Commonwealth belt before. And I saw that night when you won it, I was looking at it. I was like, "Fuck, that's quite a cool belt."
Yeah.
It's like the multi
Yeah,
colours
yeah.
and everything, like
Yeah.
you know. And fucking, that was fucking hell of a fight. I put that because I always look for something when someone's coming on, and especially with someone like yourself and like we've had John Phillips and you know, Brett and that. I'll put a couple of things up, and I always try and look for a little video, a highlight package or something.
Yeah.
So I went on and looked last night, and then that one come up, and that was perfect
Yeah,
because
it's not a bad one as well.
it's
isn't
like 3.5 minutes, 4 minutes, and people watch it, and it's all the highlights
Yeah,
of that fight. That was a fucking great fight.
I
Yeah, it's
remember
a
that
tough
when
one.
we was all on WhatsApp saying, because we all went in, I think, oh Jay's should have this in the bag, but it was a fucking proper
Oh my
tear up
god, that
night.
guy was nails.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he was amateur, he went to the Olympic Games twice.
Really?
Yeah,
Where was he from? Cameroon or something, was it?
Yeah, someone like that. Ghana, I think.
Yeah.
One of
He's
them,
African,
anyway.
Yeah.
wasn't he?
Yeah, but he had a good hard story as well. He, like the government and stuff were promising loads of crap, like, and then they didn't give it to him once he didn't win the Olympic Games, and then he come over here and then like all that stuff.
Really?
Yeah, and they were gonna kill him and stuff.
Yeah,
That's
fucking
it,
hell.
Really, yeah. Because I was
See,
like,
we don't realise, who thinks who got it hard at Panty just who can't park outside the house in the street. He's being promised the world, being threatened then like some blood diamond motherfucker, isn't he? You know what I mean? He's probably got his uncle have had his cock chopped off. You know, no one's cut him like Glasses' cock off outside the Duke, is he?
There's
You
no
know what I mean?
doubt, right?
There's a difference in levels of people fucking,
yeah.
the lives
You
they've got.
can't
Like.
breed that toughness. That
No,
night, watching that fight, you would have better boxer, I thought, in the way it went down. But it was like, you could be still fighting him now and you wouldn't
No, I
be
know. I
over.
hit him with everything, didn't I? And he just didn't even budge. I was
So-
like, oh yeah, there we go. But he did whack me one. I think I don't know. We traded like left hooks or something, and I remember it like I could see two of him. I was like, oh shit,
Yeah.
gotta get on my bike now, get away. Just
Yeah.
two.
That's
of
the
them.
game,
I've
innit,
seen
you know?
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I remember the commentary last night when I was watching the highlights back. Who was commentating? Who do they have on?
Barry Jones, were they
It
bad?
wasn't Barry Jones. Who do they have as the other commentator? He's always there. He sits.
he's
He does.
always-
I can't think of his fucking name now.
Yeah.
He sits in
John
the press.
Rowlands.
John Rowlands,
Yeah.
right? It was John Rowlands, and I think it was the 12th round, and he says. Harris needs to get on his bike now,
Yeah.
you know, because he was putting it on
Yeah,
him,
he
but
was, yeah.
I thought he would win that fight probably 3 or 4 rounds up at that
Yeah.
point, and it was just a matter.
I
of
thought
getting
that as
through
well.
the
I
rounds.
thought just get away on this round, innit? But yeah, I tried everything, get him in headlocks, everything. Get away from me, like.
But that's what the character you've got to show, I suppose, in a fight like that, because you were on top for a large spell of that,
Yeah.
And there wasn't any, if I remember it right, because I haven't seen a full fight since the time, but you had him going in the middle stages.
Yeah, there's a couple of them that he backed off and he looked like he was going, like, but I just lack of experience and I just didn't follow up. I just carried on boxing.
What do you think then in your mind when you go, oh fuck me, still young man?
Yeah, the most was because I've never gone 12 rounds before. And I was thinking, if I go flat out now in 7 or 8 or something like that, am I gonna have enough in the tank then for the 12th, 11th, 12th, the championship rounds? So it was just playing in my mind like, how fit am I? But I was fit enough for.
I suppose I suppose you do 12, 15 rounds in the gym constantly, don't you?
Yeah,
but I suppose until you get that in an actual fight,
yeah.
as you said, you fucking don't even know. You don't even know how to gauge, like you said. If you went in the 6th or 7th, you was thinking, fuck, do I hold back a bit? Yeah, but then you also can't gamble on losing rounds.
You don't want to take a couple of rounds off.
Well, I had like after the 6th or 7th, I was come back to the corner. I was like, whew, because I'm fucking tired now.
Yeah.
And then about the 9th, 10th, 11th, then I had a little bit of a second win. Then I was like, oh man, this ain't bad. And then the 12th, and I was like, I could just get on my bike, just see how just get away from him, because he was going to chuck everything at me. And
how many times we've seen that as well? I think of the most famous one I remember was Frotch and Jermaine Taylor.
Oh, amazing.
And Jermaine
Taylor,
Taylor was so far ahead, right? And I was saying at the time, I gotta be honest, I like Frotch a lot more now.
Yeah.
At the time, I didn't like him because it was when he was like bad mouthing Calzaghe and
I
was a Calzaghe fan. It used to put me off. And then I was like, I hope Jermaine Taylor just holds this out. He's only got 3 minutes, and he couldn't. And do you know, I see that time to time. You know, like KO Kings or something. They'll just like post that last round. You watch it. You know how hard Frotch is.
Yeah, good
unbelievable.
Very good.
And amazing cardio fitness. 12th round, he's still going alpha level.
You've seen the documentary.
I used to hate watching Frotch.
Really?
I didn't like the way.
It's not technically
I know, it's quite unorthodox,
like to watch, and but he fair dues to him. As you said, he's very fit. He had a hell of a chin, and he'd find a way to
it.
I seen a documentary and he interviewed Kessler, and Kessler says, I caught him with a right hand, and he said, that's it. And he said he just shook it off, and he went, and then he shoulder punch in straight after, and Kessler catch him flushing the chin, and you generally do sort of just give a little, because you think the Groves fight, which one of the best fights in the last 10 years, isn't it?
Fight.
That fucking first knockdown.
It was
I was surprised he got, because he didn't know where he was.
He didn't have a fucking clue. No, he didn't have a fucking clue.
In La La Land,
yeah.
Ref let it go on, fair dues, he survived that as well, and then he come back.
He was in.
I didn't think it should have got stopped though.
No, I was the same at the time.
I didn't.
I thought maybe he should have just left the carry on.
Which it might have won anyway, man.
Yeah.
But then at least no fuck going. But saying that, might have given him the chance to fight the fucking front of 80,000 Wembley and all that Frotch likes to fight. Watching it.
Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
That was it.
That was the greatest. That was it. Mayweather looking at him fucking down.
That Frotch, like, what do you know with that first fight? They let it go on. Probably Frotch would have put him away. He had it, didn't he? He knew when someone was hurt, and he knew when the look at Boot Day and that. He stepped all over him and fucking demolished him. And when I look back now, like, I look at them Frotch fights in a completely different light now, because I didn't like him, so it didn't matter what he did. And even that Boot fight, and I didn't watch it live, the Boot Day fight. I didn't watch it live. When I seen that he won, I watched it the next day, like on a replay, and I was like, fuck me, that was massively impressive, because Boot Day he was undefeated at the time.
He was the favourite, mate. He was the favourite.
I know he hadn't really fought with Canada and stuff, but he was like, he was a top boy, wasn't he? And he demolished him. And now, like I say, when I go back and see those fights time to time, and you go, Frotch was fucking good, man. I don't think he was Calzaghe good, man.
No.
I think Calzaghe still was. Calzaghe still would have been fuck out of him, but
should have happened. It should have happened. But it's just sometimes it's timing, isn't it? Calzaghe was all the way up,
and he had it at that level.
And Frotch, that's what annoyed most people, I think. What annoyed me more than anything was I didn't think Frotch had any business calling Calzaghe. You were talking Calzaghe was a fucking elite fighter, and Frotch, alright, was coming up to world, but he wasn't that,
not that time.
Calzaghe had other things on his mind. Do you know what I mean? He wasn't thinking about Frotch. He was like, fuck, who's this guy? Like,
you know
what I mean? So, but yeah, I would have loved to have seen that. Fight. It would be fucking class. I know you should probably introduce this, but what are we now? 53?
Something like that.
I think I just put episode 52 onto it, and I'm fucking hopeless. This is episode 53, AIC podcast. Me, Paddy, and the Flyweight Commonwealth champion Jay Harris from Swansea, Townhill boy.
Yes, Townhill.
Paddy Kelly. Upper Cumdongan, it is not Townhill.
Boxing legend family.
Yeah.
Even going as far back as his grandfather.
Well, now you're going to teach me something, right? Because obviously I know your old man, and obviously your Uncle Michael as well, as boxers. But I didn't know your grandfather was a boxer.
Gordon? His grandfather Gordon.
He did it in the army and stuff like that as well.
Is he?
He taught my old man and my uncle. they would like telling me like the way they used to train and stuff. They used to be in the kitchen.
Yeah.
They used to bare hands and throw punches at each other bare hands just to
Right.
make them miss. Like that's how
Just
it
get their heads moving, like.
And that's just, my father even to this day is still that good in dodging punches. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
It's,
annoying.
Well, wasn't it a bit unfair? Because you want the Michael a bit bigger than your own man.
Yeah.
they were both two totally different fighters as well. Like his old man is like really defensive. You know what I mean? They're one of the two totally both very both very technical. But like Michael more come forward. Peter much more like more of a defensive fighter. Like. So mad the two people comes from the same fucking kitchen and still ends up thinking exactly the same.
I suppose you find your own style.
Yeah.
I suppose you're your own style. You're not probably you'll have parts of your own man, of course, because he's taught you like. You know what I mean?
Of course. I know what you mean. Yeah. I'm a bit of a different fighter. I like. How can I put it? I like a bit of a fight if I need to be, but I can box as well. Like I can move.
Yeah.
Like we've always been.
I think from what
I like. A good scrap as well.
Yeah, I think I've only seen two of your fights because of the fucking TV thing.
Yeah.
Really, like I was there when you fought. I got the guy's name written down because I couldn't remember it. Ramash Amadi in the Ice Arena. Yeah, so that was the first time I saw you fight, and then obviously the Samba fight was on TV. So, but you look like you could do a bit of everything. You know what I mean? Because you had to box on the back foot many times against the Samba because he wasn't going to go backwards, was he?
No, he wasn't going to go backwards. But yeah, that's down to my father really. He really taught me if I do.
Do you think he was always going to be a boxer? Like?
No, I've told everybody this. One of my back in the day when I used to go around with a boy called Josh Dennis.
Yeah, we know Josh.
We
know Josh. Yeah.
Fuck, he looks about 20 years older than me.
Yeah. Well, back in school, he was like one of my best mates. And we'd always be out together, and then he'd be going say about 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
He'd be fucking off somewhere, and I'd be like, "Oh, where's he going then?" So he said, "I'm just going to the boxing gym."
Yeah.
So I went with him.
To the Gwent.
To the Gwent, and then I come home one day, and my father was like, "Where have you been?" And he was like, "Oh, I've been up at gym."
Yeah.
So it was right. He's like, my father was like, "No one else is training. Like I'm doing it." So that was that story. And
so there's no pushed in front of him.
Never.
No way. I thought it would have been the old man.
Never ever. I come
No
home
way.
and I was just full of sweat, and he's like, "Where have you been?" And I was up at gym.
Yeah.
I've been trying to box, and he was like, "I can't have anybody else teach you." He said, I'm going up there. So that's what he did.
So your man trained you in the Gwent?
Yeah. We went up from the Gwent, stayed up there for a good couple of years as it goes, and then we went on the Premier for a bit with Spud and that, and then from about 18, 19 I think. No, yeah, about 18, 19 we moved back to the Gwent.
So when did you start over?
12 years old, 28 now.
28 now?
Yeah, look about
Jay would pass for about fucking 90.
Easy.
I
was surprised when I went on Box Rec yesterday because I was trying to find that guy's name, Ramesh Amadi. I can't remember his name was. And I saw your date of birth and it said 28. I went, fuck off, Jay's 23, 24. That's what I thought in my head.
Yeah,
like,
he's on Instagram and Euro Disney. I thought with his little brother. Turns out it's his fucking kid, isn't it? You got a family and everything. What fucking age is he? 12?
Yeah, I get it everywhere. I used to, what's it called, when they used to go out and piss and that, used to get ID'd at the door and then ID'd at the bar.
Oh, fucking hell.
ID all
mate,
the time.
it's not a bad thing, mate.
No,
it's not a bad thing.
Old fuckers like me
yeah,
and them,
fucking hell, it's not a bad thing.
So how many amateur fights did you get out?
36 is all.
36?
Yeah, because I was such a low weight, there wasn't many.
Trying to find it.
Yeah, it was not many people left anyway, so it was always used to fight in like the Welsh championships and stuff like that and the British championships all the time, and that's where I used to get the fights from, and I went away a couple of times to the Welsh squad and that.
Yeah. Did he win the Welsh British?
Yeah, I won a Welsh 5 times as a kid, like. Yeah. And then I was in the 2 finals for the British and I won one of them as well. So I had 2 runner-ups, two silvers and a gold it is. But one year I was just after I won the Welsh and the British, that was it. Then I was 21. It's like I'm turning pro now.
That's quite a lot of honours for 36 fights, isn't it?
Of course.
When you think people has 100 amateur fights and don't even get a Welsh vest.
Yeah.
Of the 36 fights, who won fucking 5 Welsh. You know what I mean? There's quite a lot in it, considering fucking.
Yeah. It was a lot. It was good as an app, but I just didn't. I knew being pro would suit my style a lot better than the amateurs. But I hated wearing the head guards and stuff. But as soon as I turned pro, they stopped. I was like, what? That's really. But yeah, I hated the head guards and stuff.
Did you have trouble finding like sparring when you were young because you were so small, or was there other boys around?
Yeah, when I was in the Premier and stuff like that, I had like Josh Brain, Tom Jones
course,
and stuff like that. But we all were on the same weight, so we always used to spar each other, and it was buzzing as well. The gym was, and it was the same up the Gwent. It was always someone like around my weight, or say they might be a little bit younger or a little bit older, but they would all be only like 2 kilos or 3 kilos difference between us all. So there was plenty of sparring in, and since I turned pro, they're all gone. Like
really,
yeah,
of course, because they all
travel everywhere. Sparring.
Just for sparring, like
been to Birmingham, all around. Birmingham, we go to Cardiff a lot anyway. Been to Scotland.
Just for sparring. Oh, I think I saw
photos. I was just thinking of that. No, you had photos on Twitter and stuff.
Yeah, Bristol went up there a couple of times. Well, for this camp as well. We've been up to Bristol loads of times, nearly every week.
So an enemy territory, really, isn't it? And the Saniga's fucking mob, like
the Saniga's lot. That's what it is. But
so was that then with the Selbys and Askins and that?
No, the Askins, Selby was up there, and a boy called Ashley Lane and stuff like that. He's the local Bristol boy. And then Guy messaged me the other day and said, "Do you fancy sparring Cardiff up in Birmingham?"
Fuck yeah.
That's big fucking news,
went up there as well, sparred him.
Any good?
He's quality.
Yeah, you know what?
He was proper good sparring as well.
Yeah.
For 8 rounds, we were just like together. Like my father said, you could have fought in a phone box. Like that's how we were just together.
Yeah.
And then Paddy Barnes met me and said, "Do you fancy going up to sparring for his WBC world title fight?"
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And he fancy doing a couple of spars up in Scotland with him. So they flew me over and done a couple of days up there with sparring.
You go up on your own then?
Yeah, I went to Scotland on my own. My dad came up with me to Birmingham.
Yeah.
But I went over to Ukraine as well on my own for 2 weeks. That was good. Freezing.
It's all a learning curve, though, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Oh, it's great. It matures you as a boxer, isn't it? It grounds you as well. It's awesome. But Ukraine was a good trip. It was just like another world.
It is. It's like the land of time forgotten.
We had a good time up there. It was like me, like Sonny Edwards, and a guy from Africa as well. And we all it was me and Sonny rooming together, and it was freezing cold.
Right. Yeah.
Snowing and stuff like that. And we were out there sparring this guy called Adam Delakayan, he's WBA world champion now. And we were up there, and the most rounds I did was 4.
What?
5. Because he had 3 sparring partners.
Oh, you kept mix and match.
I did 4, so Sonny did 4 and the other guy did 3. We were just altering like that.
That was it, like?
Yeah.
Paid to do it as well. It was awesome. I was like, this is right, this is.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
And the guys,
I bet he was earning money that he would like earn in a fight as well.
Yeah, it's, well, I think we were on £500-600 a week, I think it was.
Fucking hell.
And like, most I was doing was 4 rounds.
And that's all everything.
Yeah, all food, all our accommodation. It was like an Olympic village. It was.
Yeah.
So we were all in Olympic village. It wasn't much, like the TV was not very good, but the rooms were basic.
They were watching Russia in EastEnders. They were this fucking African guy and fucking.
The fair dudes, they took us all on the sites on the weekend and stuff with shotguns and that, and went round. They paid for all that. All our food was catered for. Some of the food was hit and miss.
Goulash and shit like that. Yeah, fuck that.
Sometimes it'd be like we'd be sitting there. Well, they'd ask us before we went out. It was like, "Oh, what do you have for breakfast and dinner and all that?" So we told them about like cereals and I said eggs and all that, and we said for like the mains and stuff, we like chicken and veg and all that stuff like that. So we sitting there now eating our cereal.
They bring the chicken in live.
Yeah, next thing you know, plate of broccoli comes out. It's like, I fucking don't want a plate of broccoli for breakfast. What's this? And they can't speak English. Like, yes please. It's like, I don't they'd be annoyed then that you haven't eaten their food. And well, I don't broccoli for breakfast. I just got a bowl of cereal and a bit of toast. That's nuts it was, but. And I met Klitschko out there as well.
Is it? Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
In the camp was he or?
Yeah, he was sparring. When we went out there. We went up to the gym.
What would he been sparring for? Would I have been round about the?
No, it was no fight. No,
just sparring.
Just taking over.
I'm sure he lost to Joshua or something like that.
Yeah.
We went up there, we went in the gym, and there he was sparring. He come over, had a chat with us.
No way.
He seems like a genuinely nice guy.
Yeah,
when
he
you've
looks
seen him, he just seems like he talks.
He was lovely. He was, and he was even trying to get his brother as well to come and meet us as well. His brother's like the governor of the
he's going into politics, isn't he?
Massive, like,
Ukraine, isn't he? And he was ringing his brother. He was to see if we can go and see if he was in town, so we can go over there and meet him. And they were going to take us over and stuff.
Vitaly, come and sort these boys. They're having broccoli for fucking breakfast.
Come get some bacon down here for fuck's sake,
I couldn't believe it. Broccoli and everything. We were like, nah, we're not eating that. And some of the cauliflower cheese stuff. Some of it was minging, some of it was nice.
Yeah.
It was hit and miss.
It is a different world, isn't it? Like I was in fucking Spain, right, with my missus, about 6 years ago, and we went into this place, right. It just like I said, like, we couldn't in Lanzarote, nothing opens till like fucking 11 in the morning, right?
Right. No break, isn't it?
It's a different world, right?
Yeah.
So there's just this one place open. It looks like a proper local place. I turned out it's a Russian fucking place.
Yeah.
I walked in there, right. So I goes, can I have? He gives us a menu, and I has Russian breakfast, which was the most random thing I ever seen in my fucking life. Right? It was.
Don't tell me you had cereal and cauliflower.
No.
It was eggs. It's a Moscow specialty, isn't it?
Eggs Benedict, right?
Oh, that's not right.
Right. I got to start pork chop. Yeah.
Big
Eggs
fan of that.
Benedict, pork chop. Fuck, what else was on it? It was literally the most random mix of food I'd had in my life, right? And I said to my missus, I'll fucking eat this. And a strong boy. I said, mate, it's a strong boy. Half
a pint of vodka, like, you know what I mean?
It was fucking lovely. But it was weird. It was the weirdest concoction of food. It's like you said, they just made it up. Oh, fucking hell. Let's forget this Welsh.
We went, I haven't been to Vegas to change since I've been, but we went about 2000, when my mother died, 2003. And we went with a bus from the commercial, right? And it was about $50. A lot of them was in their 40s, 50s, and three of us, me, my mate Morgies, and Steve Robinson was in our 20s, like. And we was on totally different time scales, like we gone to nightclubs, right? They pump. They pump oxygen into it must be.
There's no clocks in it.
Exactly. It must be.
So you lose track of time.
Well, it must be true because we get in from these fucking nightclubs at 5 a.m, fucked. Walking into the casino, and I'm fucking off it as if I've been in a skit. I'm chucking $20 down on the crabs table. Robbie's just act like Robert De Niro, no fucking got a big crowd round him and all that. Because he had 16 quid on him. But then after that, anyway, we go for breakfast. And we'd be having steak and eggs, right? And we'd never think of having that by that. Yeah. But steak and eggs for breakfast. Morgie's old man would be coming down. Right, we all got the Grand Canyon and you coming? Fuck that, I'm going back in bed. So I'm trying to order some prostitutes. Fuck the Grand Canyon, I don't give a fuck.
I didn't go to the Grand Canyon when I was there either. We just went, we went for New Year's Eve, me and my mate.
No way. Fuck, I was fucking carnage up there.
Oh, it's not. They closed the roads off on New Year's Eve.
Really?
The road strip.
Like it does on Panty on Bonfire Night, doesn't it?
Exactly. And it's just filled with people. It's just loads of people going around. It's unreal, different world.
Fucking New Year's Eve in Vegas. Oh my lord.
Vegas is on the bucket list. I gotta do it. My missus is a fucking boring fucker.
Well, Cobley's is going out there next year for his 40th. No kids. I can't do it. I can't leave my daughter. If I told my daughter me and my missus are going to Vegas, she'd fucking have me up for adoption.
My kids are too small. I can't get away with that.
No, fuck, no.
Maybe I'll just try it on and say, look, team, Cobley's asked me to go on his 40th. You'll have to stay out with the kids.
You're having a hell of a time, mind. It's
amazing.
Good.
So and I think it's changed now. We've probably been in the last couple of years, have you?
We went about 4 years ago, maybe.
Yeah, fuck it. It's all pool parties on there now.
Yeah, we went to see a couple of DJs and stuff out there. And the first day we were there, coming off, we had a dodgy flight as well.
What do you mean dodgy flight?
We had to do emergency landing and stuff.
Oh, fuck all that.
They weren't even supposed to go to Vegas. They booked to go to Rome with EasyJet.
And that's who I was.
Never.
Come down, gone up in the plane, like, going. I'm looking out the window, and I'm like, I'm sure I've seen that building before over there.
Oh no.
And then next minute, a guy comes over. We're having a bit of trouble with our wheels and stuff. We can't get up.
Oh.
And I was like, oh God.
Fucking hell.
And then we were circling for about 5 hours. We were.
What?
Oh, what?
5 hours in the air, just circling.
Fucking hell.
And I was like, that's my mate Mark. I was like, that's us, we're going in the sea. I said, we're going in the sea, we are. And he was like, oh God. Everyone's on the plane screaming and stuff, crying. And then we were like, oh God. Joel sent that the text out to your parents and stuff like that.
What?
Oh
You
my
said
God.
Fucking winding me up.
And then they're like,
They're going to make a film out of this.
Oh, for fuck's
we're
sake.
gonna do an emergency landing and stuff. And we were like, oh shit, here we go. And then
Hang on, what did you text him? I'm like, oh.
I just went like, I text my mother and I was like, I said, I don't know if you've seen. I said we're gonna do an emergency landing. I said if something goes wrong,
Fuck's sake.
Oh my God,
just let you know I do love you, like.
Yeah.
And then,
Where's Dad? He's on karaoke with Uncle Michael on the full moon. Sam's 10 in the pussy morning.
my mother was like, she seen the text she said, and she was like, oh my God, he's gonna do an emergency landing. My father then drove over to the Virgin shop and
Yeah.
I was like, well, can you tell me what's going on? And he's like, there's my plane just going round in circles like this.
He's holding his Commonwealth out the window.
We made Sky News and everything, we did.
You mean what?
We were on the news and everything, breaking news.
No way.
Yeah, it was nuts to us. And then when we come down, he
You
landed.
didn't have to do the slide down the chute like Oakwood Park,
No, we
did it?
didn't do that. They did the brace thing and everybody's screaming, brace, brace.
Oh
and stuff.
my
Oh
fucking
my
God, that's
God.
me done, see?
And then
No, thanks.
we got off. The guy landed on 3 wheels as well and
What?
landed on 3 hell of a landing. It was one of the best
Fucking
landings
evil
we've had.
Knievel,
It's not that fucking famous video where the wheels stay out and it's all fucking...
Sparks.
Sparks.
Yeah, that was it. I was on that.
Are you fucking
I haven't
having
seen
me
that.
fucking on?
We were on there, come down, all the sparks were flying out the side and we just...
Lumping fuck, I've seen the video to it. It's fucking crackers, there's
I haven't
sparks
seen it.
everywhere. No, the tyres end
Yeah.
up just turning to mush.
Right?
Yeah, generally.
And then we got off and went to the Hilton Hotel. They put us up in Hilton and stuff. And he was like, "Do you wanna go to Vegas 2-day extra for free?" And we were like, "Yeah, can't
Yeah.
happen again, can it?
No.
If it happens again, we dead." And we
Oh,
just
fuck, yeah. Don't have two
went straight
coats.
out there. 2-3 days out there.
Yeah.
And just had a hell of a time. We did.
Fucking Ted Striker landing the fucking plane like that.
Fucking hell.
Nuts. Shit myself, but
Oh, I'm not fucking you're not on your
I'm
own.
like that, we're flying now. I hate it now. Do you know, as soon as there's a little bit of turbulence, I'm like,
Yeah.
hold on, I can't
Yeah,
sleep
but like
when
you
I'm
said,
nothing,
you just come up with a cracker. Something like that does
Don't
not
happen
happen twice, like, does
No,
it?
no,
You
no.
know, that's it.
I literally say, if it happens again, we are the most unluckiest people.
Yeah.
I agree.
Ever.
Yeah,
It
you've
can't
done.
happen again. Not
No,
on the same
you've
day,
done
innit?
now.
No. When I was young, and we used to go away all the time, and I used to think to myself, you know, because you were a twat when you were young, and almost better now, but then I used to think to myself, if I'm going to die, there's no... dying in an airplane crash, probably one of the better ways I can go, like, you know what I mean? It's pretty rock and roll, like, you know, that's what I used to think. Now I'm older and I got kids, I get on a fucking plane, I'm like a bag of nerves, like,
Yeah,
you
it
know
is,
what I mean?
man.
That's not me, I don't worry so much about me, because I'm on the plane
Yeah.
with my
Yeah,
family,
of course.
like, you know what I mean? Like flaps, like fuck.
But it is one of the most unnatural things in the world, though, isn't it?
Lots of
Yeah, we
massive
control
metal
it,
thing
yeah.
in the sky.
Mate, you're getting on a big fucking tube of metal. Like, no, you are, though, isn't it? There's no way that shouldn't work.
No.
Like, it shouldn't work. When you're up in the sky, that shouldn't.
And I just,
You know-
I just think about like,
You don't hear many crashes do you on planes.
No, do fuck.
No.
No,
Loads
no,
of them
no.
in the air, don't they?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
don't hear many of them going down or anything like that, but
no.
shit myself.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, fuck that. I haven't booked all day for next year. I think
No.
I may leave it to you.
Imagine losing Jay Harris on the Malaysian Airlines. Huh? What the fuck would have happened there? Huh? Fucking hell.
So when you turn in pro, right? How does that process even work, right? So because you're an amateur now, you're
Yeah.
with, like, and obviously I'm sure your old man knows people and stuff, and you were a successful amateur. Are these other promoters like Warren and that watching you, or is there contact made from your end to them? You know,
Well,
how does that go?
The way I did it, we were looking for a manager, and we got in touch with loads of different, like Paul Royce. I think we even had to chat with Sandnigans. We had all different ones, but Feddy was Tegway at the Gwent. He got us in contact with Gary Log, he did, and Feddy was nothing's ever gone bad. It was really a really close team. But Gary, he got me in with Warren then, so I had a good couple of years with Warren. But now my contract is expired now, and he wasn't the best, to be honest, Frank Warren, if I'm honest. He was
Not the best for you, innit?
The way I saw it was when you won that Commonwealth title fight, I'm like, well, fuck me.
Kick on now.
This is
Well,
it.
that's what-
JJ's going to be all over the fucking TV
Yeah.
now. He's undefeated, good looking young kid.
Yeah, yeah.
Fucking
Exciting.
talks good on
Yeah.
TV, exciting fighter. You had like so many stoppages up until that fight. You'd
Yeah.
had a number of stoppages against guys who winning records and stuff. I'm like, Jay's going to be on every undercard of Frank Warren shows
Yeah,
coming
yeah,
up,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
That's
And
what
then
we-
it was just nothing. I was
Yeah,
like,
that's what we
the
all
fuck?
thought. We were like, oh, we're winning in February now. Maybe we'll defend it a couple of months down the line.
On a
But-
big undercard,
Yeah,
like
something like
Josh Warrington or Selby was with him.
Yeah.
But then the months were going back and nothing. Not even. I was on to Gary every other week.
Yeah.
What's going on? What's going on? He's on to them. What's going on with me? Like.
Yeah.
And then Mo Pryor then, he had a show in Swansea, so he chucked me on that just to keep me active, and he didn't. And then
Did you have to ask for permission then?
Well, no, they didn't as it goes. He, not that I'm aware of anyway. But I think Gary must have sorted that out because Mo's a good friend of his as well. So after that fight, then we thought perhaps we'd get something quite soon after that, and there was nothing then. And then we heard then, we could get a British title shot now with this guy called Matthew Chandler, and that was going to be in November. Then that was the Warren show, and then that guy pulled out then with he failed a brain scan, he did, and then he chucked some guy called something Dodo or something, which I stopped in about just after in 2 rounds, but I hit him once and he fucking jumped across the ring like, I'm gonna beat him like.
Yeah.
And then he didn't do anything again until now, really, till the last fight. I just
So there's not even any contact to say, Jay, look, mate, you know, sorry about this,
No.
but we're looking to go in a different direction, and we wish you all the best for the
Yeah,
future.
they
It's just
didn't
literally fucking nothing.
And then we knew my contract was running out anyway, so we just didn't bother. We was like, what's the point of just sitting on the sidelines
I totally
for
agree
so
with that.
long
Yeah.
if you're not going to get used? So we'd rather go down a different route now, as in, I ain't got a promoter as it is in a minute, but there's going to be options now, I think. But we'll just see how it goes now, I think.
That fucking fries my brain, that does, mate.
Well, what if he went from a stage from having loads of shows, like to me, Box Nation, I can't see how he can sustain Box Nation, right? Especially now, I was paying £13 a month to Box Nation, then a big fight come up, like I think it might be in Selby Warrington, and then so I got to put it on,
It's just
and it's on BT Sport.
You got people that.
So I'm thinking, because the first few we had with BT Sport were on BT and on Box Nation
yeah, like a
simultaneously.
mix, yeah.
Like, so if you were having this Frank Warren boxing channel, you've got to have the fucking main
Yeah,
event.
of
Surely
course.
I'm paying £13 a month
Yeah, definitely.
to watch the fucking World Series, fucking Kazakhstan versus fucking Bulgaria
Yeah.
on a
And-
fucking Thursday
And
afternoon.
replays of
Yeah.
fights you've seen.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
seeing
like
people
it.
talking about Calzaghe Lacey, which I can probably tell you punch for punch because I've
Yeah.
seen it so many times, like,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
But I was like, when that BT Sport deal come around, the way they were talking, right, I watch IFL TV religiously, right? I watch
I like
everything.
that.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I
I
love
watch
it,
a lot
right?
as well.
It's literally, that's what I do. If I'm in work, I see what's on IFL. I already know what I'm going to watch tomorrow because I looked earlier and I thought, I haven't got time to do this now, but there's Eddie Earn interview in
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Can I say though, does Frank Warren do Ed then? Because all he's
Yes,
fucking
he's
worried
bitter
about
as fuck,
is
yes.
he'll come on and it's as if the only agenda Frank Warren has got is to
Slag.
slag off Eddie Earn.
Yeah, I'm actually.
You know what I mean? And matchroom shows like.
I thought when he had the BT thing that it would actually benefit someone like yourself.
I thought it was
And Liam
well.
Williams as
And
well.
Liam Williams.
Yeah.
Liam Williams is another one. Just literally just being pushed by the
Yeah.
fucking wayside after losing to Liam Smith.
That's mad though, isn't it? Because he's got such a good following in Wales as well.
Yeah.
Liam.
Sells tickets, yeah.
Massive amount of tickets, and they should be able to have Liam and say like Kazakh used to be, and have the other Welsh prospects and stuff like that coming behind him.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
And just getting a bit more exposure of himself, but they just don't. It's not happening. Like, it's mad.
I think it's crazy because it's not just yourself. Obviously, you know Alex, who's just training with you. We've got Liam Williams, right? What you know, there's plenty of Welsh boys around. You talk about the Selby's as well. They could pull them in and do a big
true,
Welsh show.
they
couldn't
could do a
You know what I mean?
massive Welsh. We got
Yeah.
Chris Jenkins, people like that, Selby's,
Yeah.
Liam Wells, myself, Sean McColdrick.
Yeah, he's signed a Matchroom now, isn't he? McGoldrick?
He's with Matchroom.
He's with Matchroom.
But you've got like people that they could, if they pool their money together or something, who don't care about the promotion side of it, or just look at what they got in Wales,
Yeah.
they could put them an hell of a show down here.
You tell me that wouldn't
Massive.
fill the motor point.
Massive
But
show.
if you put the two Selbys, if you had, say, Lee headlining, you with a British title fight against someone, Andrew Selby underneath his kid.
world title or up that type
Yeah.
of way, eliminator or
Amazing,
something. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I would sell, wouldn't it? You know, I would sell a motor point, like, fuck the ice rink. You know what I mean?
I just, like I say, that BT Sport deal actually
It's
seems
not just like myself, there's loads of fighters.
I'm sure around the country. I'm sure around the country there's
loads of fighters in the same boat. They just been. It seems like they're just focusing on the main set. Like you've got the Billy Joes, you've got your Anti Yards, you've got
Warrington.
and stuff like Warrington, Frampton, Fury. But they just and then they forget about the rest.
Concentrating his big six. And then, but then problem is you've got then, what are you going to have on the undercards of the big six? Because Fury ain't going to go fucking co-main event to Frampton, is he?
But
you know.
What's Anthony Hard done that you haven't done? You Anthony Hard haven't really had a competitive fight yet. But why is Anthony Hard pushed, but he wasn't pushed?
Could it be his Yard a fucking London boy, Brixton boy?
Yeah, he is.
Is that a bit more fashionable than the fucking boy from Panty Carling?
I don't know.
Do you know what I mean? Like, you know.
You sell tickets, so?
Yeah, it's sort of few down here, but a lot of people reckon it's because maybe we're Welsh, like.
It's
get pushed a lot. Like I reckon if I was English and I had I'd get a lot more than what I'm getting.
Yeah, I'd probably agree. Yeah.
Like a lot more sponsors, a lot more this and that. Because you get a lot more publicity when you're over there. There's a lot more people in it to showcase, be around and get businesses and stuff. There's a lot more money in it. But
do you find it hard to get sponsorship?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I've got the main ones like Limitless and Sealift and stuff like that. Fit for Life, the ones that follow me.
Yeah.
New Body Official I think is, and Langston Sports Apparel and AGM Boxing as well. And then I've asked if a load of companies if they fancied sponsoring me, and they either just don't get back to you or they're not interested. They can't afford it. Like I've emailed a load of them, rung them, they just fob you off a lot of them as well. They just. It'd be nice to just get a straight answer, wouldn't it?
It's tough.
It's
like,
hard work.
It's like one goes with the other, doesn't it? If every fight you have is a TV fight and you're having 4 fights a year, the more sponsors will come. Like you know what I mean? More naturally, more sponsors will come, bigger things. So you're not promoted by anybody now. So you can just turn around and go, and if someone goes, oh Jay, we fancy putting you on in a Commonwealth title fight against so in this arena on that night, you can just go say yes or no.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is. And then it's like Gary will negotiate the purse and stuff like that, and see how much money we can get. But that's the way it is at the minute. That's until a big promoter or something like that comes along. That's the way we got to do it for a minute, I think.
It's got to be a British title fight in the pipeline for you, isn't it?
Nope, so it was mandatory for the Superfly one, and then...
Is it vacant at the minute?
It's vacant, yeah.
Really?
I think, do you see the Ryan Frag Sonny Edwards fight?
I didn't see it, but I saw the result.
Yeah, so I was meant to be mandatory, me and Ryan Frag.
Right.
But
Sonny Edwards beat him.
Sonny's beat him now, and obviously because he's British.
Yeah.
I don't know what the board are going to do. Is they're going to make Sonny... But he's a friend of mine, and he's Sonny, and we've always talked about this ourselves. We just said if we are going to fight each other, it's going to be for something and good money.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
But we'll obviously, it's just business.
Yeah, totally agree.
Yeah.
So
you would. I saw an interview you did the weekend after the fight in New York Hall. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you did. So I thought then that you wouldn't be up for fighting Sonny Edwards, but you would be up for it if it was right. Like.
Well, you would, wouldn't you? If it's like the British title or the money's good and stuff like that. I take it. I know personally that he would definitely take it as well. So, as we both said, it's just a business part of it.
Mate, it's half hour out of lives.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
We still,
Don't get me wrong, it is a fucking brutal fight.
Wherever the result is, we both shake each other's hands, have a pint together. Do you know what I mean?
Is Sonny still signed with Warren?
He's with MTK and Warren, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the minute.
Yeah.
What I know. But
at the minute, in the rankings, Selby's 1 and you were 2, right?
That's Superfly though, is
that's Flyweight, that is.
That's in Fly.
I'm not, like, I think, I'm in Fly, he's 1, I'm 2, and then it was Charlie Oyen and I can't remember what
Prince Patel was there?
No, he's up to Bantam, I think.
Oh, have you moved up?
I thought about him when I was thinking about this. I was wondering where he was. I'd love to see him punch his head in. He really annoys me.
Is he one from Newport?
No. He's English.
Oh,
He's a whopper. He's the one that slated Barry Jones.
Remember
he was sitting in the Bunce box an hour or whatever it was.
Yeah. Ping him out.
Barry Jones world champion and Prince Patel had like 10 fights or something, and he was like belittling Barry Jones, and it was like people really didn't. And actually, he went away for a while after that, didn't he?
Yeah,
And then,
he started fighting in Hungary and stuff.
yeah, he had a number of fights. He went on like he's stopping everyone, but who knows who the fuck he was fighting?
Yeah.
Right?
It was all Hungarian people. It's not very known for like boxing. They're the ones they bring over like journeymen.
Of course, yeah.
But they look like they got good records over it because they only fighting the people over there. And
Yeah,
they bring
yeah.
them over here, and then
They
a
get
lot of people
beaten
get done in a round and stuff, and that's what happened. That's what he's done.
But I saw an interview he did then with IFL. This was quite recently. This was in the last few months. You can find it. It was one of the weirdest interviews I've ever seen in my life. I swear in my life. He sits down with Kugan Cassis. It's probably about 3/4 of an hour. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I've seen it.
It's like really, he's a strange fucking dude. Like, yeah, I can't even fucking describe it. Like, he's just an oddball. I think he's a proper oddball. I think he thinks he's funny, but he's not.
Yeah.
And I
He's
think
a dick.
he's just a dickhead. He comes across like all wrong. And even Kugan Cassis in the end gets pissed off with him.
Yeah,
You can tell
he
him
does.
from his voice, he gets really pissed off with him. It's like, I don't even know what's going on. Yeah, in the end, I think he's just like, it's a right weirdo. Yeah, so if you get a chance, beat him up.
Yeah.
But if you're a fight like that though, because if you like him, people would pay to see you get filled in.
Yeah, of course he do. They did it. He used to do it with Mayweather as well, didn't he? But he had the stuff.
Yeah,
of course,
People
yeah.
didn't want to.
Yeah.
They wanted to pay to see him lose, didn't he? He had a majority of fighters like Canelo Alvarez and all that people, but they thought they had the pedigree to beat him, but they couldn't do it, could they? So.
Did you see that? I literally just seen now before you come that he's put a statement out on Instagram because Mayweather, because they were talking about him fighting this Japanese
I don't know
kickboxer.
what that's about.
Right.
I can't see anyone who would fucking buy it.
So I purposely screenshotted it because I thought there's a chance that we would talk about this, right? Because I was trying to work out which rule set it was going to be. And what struck me straight away was when they had their names, they had Floyd Mayweather and Big, and then Tenzin Nakasawa, whatever his name was, right? But they never had verses. They just had their names together. They never had Floyd Mayweather versus.
Right, okay.
That was the first thing I saw, and I was like, because this all could be like a ruse, couldn't it?
Yeah,
they just got them together and they go, anyway, this is what he said, right? I'll just read it out. Now that I'm back on US soil after a long and disappointing trip to Tokyo, I now have the time to address you, my fans, the media, in regards to the upcoming event on December 31st that was recently announced. First and foremost, I want it to be clear that I never agreed to an official bout with Tenzin Nakasawa. In fact, with all due respect, I've never heard of him until this recent trip to Japan. Ultimately, I was asked to participate in a 9-minute exhibition of 3 rounds with an opponent selected by Ryzen. Basically, this exhibition was previously arranged as a special bout purely for entertainment purposes with no intentions of being represented as an official fight card nor televised worldwide. Once I arrived to the press conference, my team and I were completely derailed by the new direction this event was going, and we should have put a stop to it. Basically, paraphrasing the rest, what he was saying was he thought he was going to Japan for these rich Japanese fucks to put on a show for him to fight this guy.
3 rounds
exhibition, which wouldn't be televised. No one would know. This is what he's saying anyway.
So basically just for their entertainment, all these fucking billionaires like.
Right, so like the Saudis will like say
they had fucking new kids on the block for their daughter's wedding and shit like that.
Yeah, shit like that. Like that's basically what he's making out is that he went to Japan on the proviso they were going to set up this fight between him and that guy who actually I read a little bit about him. And he's the next big thing in Japanese martial arts.
I've seen a bit of kickboxing.
Yeah, he's a bit like he's flamboyant fighter. He's getting into MMA and that as well, so he could be a star. You know what I mean? But he's not known, is he? I never heard of him. I never heard of his fucking name for my life.
Yeah,
I
Floyd. I thought he was a kickboxer.
Yeah, he is a kickboxer, but I think he's going to branch into MMA from what I was reading. Yeah, so But it seems strange, doesn't it? And that seems to actually, it's one of the few times I look at it and go, Floyd may actually be telling the truth here. Because you never can believe half what he fucking says, can you? You know what I mean?
Who knows what's happening now? He's gone out there, they've given him fucking cereal and cauliflower for breakfast. He's fucked it off and he said, fuck this, I'm not having it. I think Jay Harris can fuck off.
But there's nothing Floyd likes more than a fucking pound note.
Oh, yeah.
So, of course he does, isn't he? He like teased loads of stuff, and he was going to go in the octagon.
It's all talk. He's never.
I think he likes to stay in the news.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? Because without boxing, he is no one. Like, all them people go on. you don't have the
You
following.
can't do it forever though, can you?
Of course
Because
you
he's
can.
what is he now? 41?
Yeah.
41?
I think he's
Something
around
like
that time.
Yeah, so say he's 41 and he's, look, he is...
Gazillionaire, like.
Right, but the way he looks after himself, he's amazing, and
Oh, of
right?
course,
He's
yeah.
always in good nick and that. He could probably run and do 12 rounds now with someone that kickboxing.
Yeah.
He could do it easily in boxing. But sooner or later, there's going to come, Father Time, you can't keep going. There's only one Bernard Hopkins, like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? You know,
I don't think you should fight again, to be honest.
No.
Or even think about it. Just
No.
no point, is it?
no.
Well,
Just leave it the way it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
49 and 0, brilliant. Then the thing
Well,
with
money,
McGregor was a bit of fun, wasn't it? It was
Yeah.
never a
It was
real fight.
easy money for him,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
easy money.
300 million.
Yeah. I just can't wait for the.
I'm gonna check for 300 million and be like, oh,
You
I
know,
need to do this anymore, do I?
yeah. yeah.
But like he had the bit. He could see that I got this guy fight against this guy who is becoming a global superstar.
Yeah.
Where I've got no chance of losing.
No.
And he's fought harder sparring in a gym, Floyd Mayweather, than fighting Conor McGregor.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Didn't he? You know what I mean? I got 300 million for it.
Unbelievable.
Absolutely brilliant.
It's amazing.
He's a great businessman.
Oh, mate, one of the best, like, one of the best.
But like you say, you just wanted to I think Paddy's right. You said it a few times. You just got to stay in the public eye. You just can't
That's
leave
it,
it be like.
He does love
Yeah, I think that's what. Because you take away the fame and the boxing and all that, and all the women sort of go, and all the hangers on, because none of them are really his mates.
But
They're
he's got
just
a
a
load of
security
bodyguards,
guard.
hasn't he?
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're bodyguards are not new friends, are they? They're not like the fucking Kilbay boys with fucking Jay Harris. You know, travelling up to fucking York all on a fucking bus all fucking day. You know what I mean?
What's York all like? I really would love to go to York all.
As a boxing venue, it's my favourite place to fight.
Right.
But like the
You boxed me a couple of times now,
three
haven't
times,
you? Yeah.
There's a changing rooms and stuff. Yeah, fucking
Shit all, is it?
Yeah, proper. You know, proper changing rooms. There's
Yeah.
as big as this kitchen,
Yeah.
with like the walls coming off and stuff.
It's like on the Fairfield,
all
like, is
is.
it?
Yeah.
But it's iconic though,
Yeah,
isn't it?
it is, and when you're in there, and when it's packed as well, or you got
right
like a
on top,
balcony
yeah.
round there, and my mates, have you seen?
I've seen it. Yeah.
They're all on the balcony, and when it's bouncing, the atmosphere is
Well,
like standing. It's
Yeah,
it's all around you. You can't get away from it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you can see them all at the end on the highlights,
Yeah.
Because Nicky Harris is my missus' stepbrother, see. So I know
Yeah.
Nicky since he's a kid, like. So I knew he was going that night when he fought at Somber, like. And actually I saw him and Jack Carter a few times before your fight. You know, the cameras panning around and they were like fucking larking around.
See Jack Hartler's arms and that when I win, they go about 300 miles an hour.
You reckon he had
He's so
doing it?
fast. Amazing.
But it's
It was
good.
the best night of all. The thing I remember with that night was the camera panned the old man and he turned up to all his fans and he was fucking chuffed, like no giving it to come on.
Yeah.
I know.
When I was in Cardiff, they were singing a song about you, and then your old man's name was that. Or were they singing a song to your old man, the boys?
Yeah, they
I today I was trying to think of the fucking words and I couldn't remember it.
something like Peter's son and he's number one.
That's it, yeah. There's only one
J.
JRs, only one JRs. He's Peter's son and he's number one. Walking in an Irish Wonderland.
But it must be amazing for the old man, mind, because like the whole family was boxing orientated. The old man told me a story, funny enough, when we found out he was coming on. My mum was a roofer.
Yeah.
And he said, he said 2 stories. He said, I'm not sure whether it was Peter or Michael, but my old man had to take his brother up the hospital, and it turns out they seen going up there with one of the boys, either Peter or Michael. Hello Steve, hello Gordon, how are you up here? Oh, I was driving along Mumbles Road, and he fell out the fucking car. Right? So one of the boys had fallen and taken a tumble out the fucking car. And my old man said, it was one of the days where, fucking everyone's worried about fucking this. He more or less got up the hospital, seen there was a queue, Gordon turned to the boy and said, how are you feeling? I'm like that. Fuck it, let's go. Let's go. And the other one he said about his old man was, there was a character in Swans he called Phil the Div, right?
I've heard
Remember
about
that
it.
name?
Animal, right hard cunt. Went round in the circle, Billy Owls and all that. Talk was my old man reckons he was in the SAS. Now I don't know whether it's a fucking Chinese whistle.
No, I'm all for it.
Right?
Come on.
Know where that come from, I don't know. That shocked me. But my old man
It's back
said,
now anyway.
this is goes animal, hard fucker. And my old man was in the old Gwent gym.
On the hill, is it?
Ah?
On the hill.
On the hill,
Yeah.
the first one, right? And my old man said I was in there, and Phil the Div and Gordon were sparring. Now Phil the Div is a fighter, nothing more, nothing less, hard as fuck. He said Gordon jabbed his head off, but he said every time he jabbed him, he'd say, sorry Phil, jabbed his head off like that. But it goes to show another background of his family, like they fucking go through like generations. I like I think I said on the other week tonight, who Uncle Michael, I clicked on Roberto Duran's Facebook page, right? A couple of years ago. Mate, Roberto Duran's homepage, right, was him arm in arm with Uncle Michael and Colin Breed.
I wasn't. Someone said he had like an exhibition match, but I thought it was sparring because there's a picture in the Gwent of him.
It's amazing. Is that photo in the Bond as well?
It's in the Bond. It's in Colin Breed's living room.
That's
You know what I mean? Yeah, it's fucking amazing. But the stories Colin had got with his old man and going out to South Africa, fighting, welcome Nikita, innit?
Yeah, too right.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about that because I was young when my
It would have been a kid if he was even born.
I was in South Africa now. But he has told me a few of the stories and stuff when he used to cut weight and but my father didn't used to do it properly, see. He was on a piss and stuff.
Yeah.
Which he shouldn't have been. But obviously he's taught me not to do what he used to do. But
problem with the artists is you'd never see when he was younger and he goes out more, he'll be out on random nights, wouldn't he? We'd always talks about a random Tuesday night in bar.
They're normally the best one.
Now, I've never seen Michael or Peter Harris out on a Saturday night. Never never ever. But if who goes for a curry on a Tuesday night into the Anacali, there's a fair chance, right? We've got to bump into them two fuckers, right? Tuesday night, 11 o'clock, drunk as fuck, right? Also, if we went in the full moon on a Wednesday morning, 10 o'clock, Michael and Peter Harris would be on. Peter Harris, I walked in delivering to the full moon once, 9:30 in the morning. His old man is singing Sweet Caroline on the fucking karaoke. It's fucking bouncing, isn't it? It was packed, it was fucking, all this goes fucking round.
And the Duke used to go to as well.
Yeah. They used to love a random midweek. And I heard once, his old man was singing, he loved singing, his old man. Singing in his car. Like they reckon, no proper crooner, no one of them who sings with his eyes closed. Like, apparently he's driving, singing like fucking the car, and ended up crashing into another car. Fucking singing, no, he's so busy getting lost in fucking Forever in Blue Jeans. Ends up crashing into a fucking Nissan Sunny.
I was thinking about, because you know when we talked about the fights between the bouncers, old school bouncers.
Oh, well, they are that generation.
Because we got asked a question on we did a podcast where we got people to ask questions and we talked about all the old bouncers, and I completely forgot Rasputin's door. Right, Rasputin's door was heavy as fuck. You were Uncle Michael and the two Flynns.
I know
Mark Flynn, Teddy Flynn. Yeah.
And that door was heavy.
Very underrated.
Oh my god.
Yeah. We all in there drinking fucking raspberry vodka. How the fuck we didn't get filled in? I don't know.
I know. Because, do you know why? Because Rasputin's was early in the night.
Yeah, that's a good
We hadn't got out the van by that point. We left at the crits.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. But you're working, aren't you, as well as obviously.
Yeah, I work on Amazon. I do drive like forklifts and stuff twice a week.
Oh, is it really?
I don't earn enough money to.
Just to tide you over that 2 days.
To quit my job. Like I can't afford it.
Of course you can't.
I just work out part time Thursday and Friday. It just covers my car and my bills and stuff like that. And it does me alright.
I don't sound too bad, man. 2 days a week. Probably keeps you grounded.
The job's easy enough as well. It's pretty. I work nights, so I have 10-hour shifts. Like
right.
But it's not a hard job.
Of course,
Like I used to plaster before this. See, I used to plaster away to trade.
Is it?
Yeah, but.
Will you go back to that?
I don't know. It's not when you're boxing. Like it's so fucking. It is hard.
Physically tiring.
It is tiring. It wrecks you. It wrecked my shoulders. I used to have injuries all the time.
Of course,
my shoulders and my hands and stuff like that. But maybe I don't know. Maybe not. No, probably won't. It's messy, innit?
But this is what people don't realise. Like people who are probably not wise to the sport will probably think, "Oh, Jay's just a professional boxer. He's earning his money."
And people think he's on telly. He's fucking loaded.
Loads of people that
you know what I mean?
think, they just like, what we working here for? They just don't understand it.
Of course they don't. Yeah,
I don't earn enough, and then I tell them, like, look, I don't earn enough money to be easy enough to like quit my. Or you don't have like a sponsor that pays you wages like a lot of people do, don't they? They have just like pay like
500
yes, or monthly or
Yeah,
something like that to chip in you. But I can't.
So what would your week when you're training for a fight, like Monday to Sunday? How does your week go? You know.
When I'm in camp, they'll be training twice a day, Monday to Saturday, Sunday off.
So you do that in Swans, or you travelling the Garries?
Once or twice a week I've got the guys, but I'll do like a morning session with them then. So it'll be like bags, pads, whatever it is, or it could be sparring. You could have someone come down sparring, and then you run in the night then, or you do track work in the night. But recently we're doing AJM boxing as well, and they've like.
Where's that AJM?
It's one of the guys, Alistair, and he's got a group of people like Jason Hughes and
Oh, is it Alistair? Like he's like an Asian guy who grew up the
and Perman, so we got a couple of boys, yes.
Yeah.
And they help us, the boxers as well, and they got like strength and conditioning.
Yeah.
We got Adam Perman, like a gymnast. You got like a guy called Mikey and who does yoga and stuff.
Is that out of the Gwent? Is it?
No, this is separate thing.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's really good as well because.
Which one's that gym, man?
Yeah.
It's not a gym. It's just a bunch of boys have taken time out of their day to help us. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
So
really
when
good.
they come to
Like
the Gwent?
Jason's in Fit for Life.
All right,
So he
right.
does bits.
Oh,
of
Jason Williams.
Jason Hughes.
Jason Hughes, right. I know. I've seen his. He also trains the girl box as well. Yeah.
And then you got
Based at Port Mead he was for a bit, wasn't he?
Yeah.
That's
He's
it,
down in Fit for Life now, and then you got Adam Perman, he's next to Fit for Life. He's in the gymnastic place.
Oh yeah. The
So
gymnastics.
go there
Yeah.
as well, and it just takes a bit off. Just doing the same thing over
Yeah,
and over
yeah.
because it does get tedious and
Of course
it's
it will.
annoying, and do you know what I mean? And then you just do the strength and conditioning part, which takes a bit off my dad and stuff. He doesn't have to do anything. Just.
Your dad, have you got a gym? Your dad got a gym in the house? Like out the back? No.
We just.
So you go up the Gwent then?
Yeah, we just go up the Gwent. You do the pads and whatever you have to do. If it's sparring, we'd have to go travel sparring somewhere, and then we do the runs and stuff in the night.
And then obviously you're working Thursday, Friday.
Yeah, so on the Thursday end, I'd get up early in the morning. I'd do my run. Perhaps I go back to bed for an hour or two and I get up, and then I go back training then about 5 till about 6, after 6, and then I go straight to work then, and do a 10-hour shift then. But I'd only train once on a Friday end. I do the gym work on a Friday, but I'd run down to the gym then. And then on a Saturday, and I do about an 8-mile run, and I'll finish off a weekend. And I won't do nothing on a Sunday. That's my rest
Sunday's
day.
day of rest.
It's the rest day. Go have a day. Otherwise, you just go mad. If
I think you fries the fucking brain because you're fighting at such a low weight. Do you have your nutrition planned and everything?
Well, my mother does my nutrition.
No way.
And she knows like I eat good anyway. I'm pretty good at healthy eating and stuff through the week.
Yeah.
So say like I'm not in camp or anything. I'd eat healthy in the week anyway. But it's like the weekend then you can have a Chinese or pizza.
Of course it
or
is,
whatever.
yeah.
But when you go in camp and then you get it gets taken away. That's when you crave it more. Like,
I bet.
You're like, oh my god, you've seen the adverts, like pizza adverts, and you're like, oh god.
Mate, Papa John's texts me every fucking Tuesday.
Yeah.
I didn't know how the fuck he got my number.
Domino's do as well, like 50% off.
Fuck off.
Like, you really know, 50% off, don't do that to me, please.
What you need is a phone, right?
Yeah.
Just for when you're in camp. It's like a separate phone.
Yeah.
So you only give that number to people who need to contact. And you
Yeah.
fuck that phone off, so all them emails and that you don't get to see, like.
Yeah, but my old girl, right, she's taught, she knows what she's doing with the food and stuff. And
How'd she learn about that then?
just through
your dad
years,
as
and
well,
not so much. My dad used to be like quite old school, but he's got used to the fact now that we know how to eat, we know what food we can eat.
Right.
So we like cut out all the breads and stuff like that, and just sweet potatoes, and we do eat potatoes and some pastas and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's just a balanced way of dieting and stuff. And then
In your old man's day, it would have been proper old school, mate.
yeah,
You
they
know,
were
it wouldn't
sucking
be
ice
no
cubes
such
and
thing
stuff.
as...
My
Huh?
dad would be like sucking ice cubes and stuff, trying to make weight.
Really?
2 days before fight, sucking ice cubes.
How rough is your weight cut?
I lose 7 kilos, 8 kilos maybe. Something.
That's not some the end of the world, is it?
Over the course of how
If you-
many days?
Oh,
If
it
you got
is
7
hard.
kilos, was that?
I can't work
14
kilos.
pound over a stone.
So that's
So I
just
take
over a
it
stone.
back, sorry, yes, yeah.
Something like that maybe,
Yeah.
and then
It is hard when you were the
So,
size.
yeah.
So for this one, when I had the fight in August, I was down to about 8'6" anyway then. But then we thought we were going to be fighting in October, so I basically stayed training, and I knew I had to make 8 stone anyway, so it was only like £6 I had to get off. But and then it got put back, and I was already around 8'3", and so I kept it going up until November. But I have done back in the past like the crash diets and stuff, and it's been
Grim.
Surely had effective fight night then though.
We did one when I was an amateur, and I was making like 48 kilos, something like that.
Yeah.
And I think Spud or Terry rang me up and said, look, we got the championships in January, just after Christmas is his weigh-in. He's like, if Jay goes through, he'll reach the final, so we just want him to make the weight. It's like, what weight is it? 48 kilos. So bang, sweatsuit on, dropped £14 in 2 weeks, or £10 in 2 weeks, something like that. Oof, I was like an alien, all cut like a, all in, and I was going on the scales. I was like, oh god, I don't feel good in this. But I was about 17 then, something like 16, 17, and it wasn't good. And I was like, I can't do this again. Not
even at that young, I don't think your body's ready to it. That no, you're fully grown now. 28, you are what you are. Like at 17, fucking hell, that sounds dangerous.
But now we do it gradually. Do you know, like £2 or £3 a week or whatever. It just comes down nice, and you just like this one. I didn't even notice I was at 8 stone, and I was still as strong as I was at 8'6" or whatever.
Yeah.
But I just looked all my eyeballs drawn in and my cheekbones coming out and stuff. My missus hates this. She's more skinny.
Of course you would.
I'm all bony and stuff.
Mate, 8 stone is mad.
Yeah.
8 stone to us is a mad number. I've had bigger shits than 8 stone.
I was saying to my kids, right, we was having tea together, and my boy always asks, my oldest boy who's coming on a podcast, and I said, oh, this guy called Jay Harris, he's a boxer, one type of against explaining who you were like. And I said, oh, he only fights at 8 stone. My boy goes, what? I said, yeah.
That's crazy.
My boy's like 5.5 stone.
Yeah.
My girlfriend's daughter, when I was down at 8 stone just now, she can pick me up when she's 10.
No way.
She can pick me up when she's 10 years old. Honest to God. She's like, I can pick you up now. She picked me up 10 years old.
You look,
that must be why you look at world level. Are you? A lot of Asians, isn't it? A lot of Japanese. I think you've got the South African guy.
Oh, Maruti. I've met him. I met him. He's small, but he's a good fight, strong fighter. Yeah, really strong fighter.
I'd imagine him to be stocky, strong.
Yeah. What was Chocolito? He was lower again, didn't he?
Yeah, he come up from light fly, superfly, and he's round superfly now. And but he's good, man. He's really good.
That fight, the rungs of eye. The rungs of eye, innit? The 2 fights they had was brilliant.
Do you think that's just his Achilles heel? Like, he's just not going to beat them, like, you know?
Them 2 fights, you want to see
his name was
rungs of eye or something like that.
Yeah.
I probably pronounced it wrong. Art, nails.
He took everything at that chocolate, hit him in the face.
Yeah.
He didn't even move, did he? Didn't even budge. And then he knocked him out twice.
Yeah.
Unreal.
Real tough, impressive guy. Because he had quite a patchy record as well, didn't he?
Yeah, of course he did.
First fights in the end, and all of a sudden he just went.
Well, he was talking about chocolate. It was pound for pound, wasn't he?
Great, yeah.
You know what I mean?
He went 40-odd fights unbeaten.
Yeah, and then he fought him, and then it was a different game.
Speaking of the unbeaten thing, is that like a weight on your shoulders, or do you thrive on being fucking unbeaten? Like,
no, it. Well, all the people I fought at the minute, they haven't. Well, except for like a song, but they haven't been winning records and stuff like that. But they haven't been at a top class, like you know what I mean. But it doesn't really matter. Well, it does matter because it affects you like stock sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? If you money wise and stuff, lose a fight and stuff. But
that's what should have been one of your biggest assets, shouldn't it? Undefeated, you know.
If you want to fight, if you want to be one of the best, you got to fight these people, and you want to be in them fights.
Yeah,
you
of course,
don't want to be just knocking over these people all the time. Look, my record is 16-0, but who have you fought?
Right,
of
course,
yeah.
But if you fought like the likes of the best people in Britain or Europe, wherever like that, and you have lost to him, you say, look, he's ex-champion or whatever, or this champion, and I've lost to a very good person. But other than that, no, it shouldn't really matter. it didn't bother me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is what it is, isn't it? But I know how good I am, and I think I'm one of the best flyweights in this country at the minute.
This guy now he fought on the weekend. He was 8-1, was it something like that? He was
Yeah, that's
one
it.
of the last
8-1,
one,
yeah.
You look a lot bigger than him in the weigh-in. I saw the photo of you at the weigh-in. You seemed a lot bigger than in there. And, did that play a part in the fight?
Well, he said that he's a natural light fly person, so that's light to the game. That is like 7 from 10 or something like that, 7 from 10. But for I know it sounds mad. I'm only 5'5", but I'm tall for my weight. The same as Selby, he's 5'7", something like that. So for the weight we are quite tall, and it does play an advantage. Doesn't it? You box him long, and because that Maruti guy, he's only used to say like 5'3", something like that. He's really small, but it does play a good part, especially if you're strong at weight as well. If you're strong at weight, it plays a massive part.
Yeah.
Because you're 5'5", and the others are all smaller than you, and you're bullying them around. And
so because obviously we nobody have seen this fight now for a weekend.
No.
So how did it?
It's what they won on any platform, no, like.
No. I had it wrong last week. I said in the podcast, I said, because we talked about you coming on last week, and I said I thought it was on. I thought I had it that Liam Williams and who's he fighting?
Metcalf, is it?
JJ Metcalf, innit?
Yeah.
That's right, innit? Kid Shamrock. I only could remember was his fucking nickname. I couldn't think of his name. I thought you were on the undercard of that, because it was around the same time.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. I had it wrong. Obviously, it was a different show altogether.
No, well, I was speaking to Mo about because it wasn't televised or anybody's. But when the guys asked her, my mother, she went live on Facebook and filmed the majority of it.
Yeah.
So a lot of people have seen that, and I think some guy who interviewed me filmed a bit of it as well. I filmed the third round of it, and where I stopped the boy. But I was talking to Mo, and I was like, "What about for these small old shows? Why don't they just create like a YouTube channel or something? Do you know what I mean? So people can even if people have to pay £2 or something just to watch a small. People will pay it, and it's live streamed, and it's got probably a bigger audience than some Sky channels.
The one thing I will say from having a little bit of experience, not myself, but being involved with Budo, and Dino has had film crews there before. They filmed it, they've streamed it live, right? It's a running cost, right?
Is it?
So,
I don't know nothing. I just
so this is the only thing I would say is if they're trying to make the show profitable in any way, it's one of the things that is one of the first things they lose. So let's say the show's running tight on the budget, right? And at the end maybe haven't sold as many tickets as they want and this and that. The filming is the first thing that goes.
Is it?
Yeah. So maybe they never planned. Maybe he never planned, but maybe he did. Maybe it was running tight, so that went. You know what I mean?
I just thought maybe YouTube's the way to go.
That's what you think, wouldn't it? Yeah.
But it's not
we think it's as simple as fucking sticking your phone up and sticking on YouTube.
To set it up correctly.
Yeah.
I've seen them do it at Budo. How many guys are there?
Oh, it's fucking.
They've got like
5,
fucking
6,
8 to 10 guys,
right?
Running like 3-4 cameras.
Yeah.
I haven't.
Producers. I watched MTK the other day. Right? I know MTK putting live shows on YouTube, right? I watched an MTK show for probably 3-4 weeks ago on a Friday night. I had to turn it off because it wasn't produced that well.
Right.
They literally had one camera, down, but dead straight on. The fighters came in from over here. That was it. There was literally no commentary, nothing. It was just a camera down on the ring. No commentary, fuck all. Right. Literally just down on the ring. So sometimes it will go off in, let's say, in this bottom left corner over here, and it's just you can't really see because what we've been spoilt by Sky and BT and this. They've got fucking cameras here, there, everywhere. They're talking you through it. They got Barry Jones, who I love Barry Jones by the way. I think he's probably the best co-commentator there is. And they're in there. They're telling you what's happening, what's going on. They're shooting it from above. They're shooting it from below and everything. This was just. It was like a white collar. It was like as if someone had videoed a white collar and Spielberg's just standing there with a camera like this.
It's not good, is it?
No, that's not good.
When you want to see stuff like that, it's not good. It's just
not.
Straight dead.
As you said, when it's been spoiled.
So what I'm getting is that is as cheap as they could have done it. MTK run that show. They've gone right. Let's just get one. It's called the hard camera, right? Let's get the hard camera in there and leave it at that. So at least we're filming it and we're putting it out there.
Yeah.
Right. people know what they're going to get. Like, I haven't watched any other MTK show since. Maybe it was that one. Maybe that's what they do with all of them. Like, this is as best as it's going to be. Like, you know what I mean? Because they're running them small hole, and they're just trying to get fighters out, you know, on shows.
Could that be good for you, MTK?
I don't know, maybe.
Yeah.
But if they go,
He seems to be building his stable up, doesn't he?
If they start coming down more in Wales, I'd be able to get on their shows. Like, I would definitely.
Yeah. It seems to be like they seem to be doing a good job, don't they? They're building that brand, don't they?
Too right.
I mean, they're building that brand.
They've got loads of offers.
So many fighters.
Yeah.
So many
But what
fighters.
that, like I said,
Is he still based in Marbella?
I think the original gym is
Yeah.
not big, isn't it? A lot of boys will go there.
They
like
got a
Billy
good
Joe
setup
goes.
there as well.
Yeah.
I went up there sparring, I didn't see. That Jamie Conlon when he was.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He got nailed. Well, I was.
Because the boys were giving Conlon shit that night before Cardiff, weren't they?
Yeah, you fat
Conlon-
bastard.
yeah, Conlon-
What's he calling?
You fat bastard.
Because Conlon come in overweight or something for that.
Yeah, he
wasn't
come in the 9-2 and the guy he was fighting was 8-1. And it was like, Jesus Christ, it was like a stone difference. And
Yeah.
all my brother's mates and my mates and stuff like that, they were just giving them loads of shit.
They honestly were saying, "You fat bastard." To be fair, Jamie Conlon, he seems like a laugh.
he turned on
He was like laughing and fucking giving
He
it
turned
to
on, he laughed, he did the old sign of
Yeah.
and stuff, and he was like, yeah, right, didn't he?
Yeah.
But yeah, they got a class set up over there. When I went over there, they paid for me to go out over there. They set me up in one of the boys at, do you know Declan Garrity?
I know the name, yeah, I can't.
So they put me up in his house.
Right.
So
In Marbella.
yeah, so they were sleeping there, and you'd go down, spar, and you'd get to have all the, like if you want to do yoga or whatever, they'd do all that for nothing as well, and then upstairs they got their own restaurant and stuff, and all your meals are free up there as well, and they got like a normal menu that you can choose from if you want that, and they got like a boxer's menu, and which is like all healthy and stuff, and you
But still probably lovely food. Yeah.
He's doing something right, isn't he, old man?
Yeah.
Then.
Well,
they have got a class set up.
What if financed by... It was talk that it was financed by Irish gangsters, like.
Is it, yeah?
Apparently, like. That's what the talk was, like. Why the fuck I'm saying this on? Yeah, I don't know.
Jay, say fuck all.
Yeah, that's what the story was, like. Yeah, something happened with his purse. He had to give half of his purse to some fucking Irish fucking mob, the heaviest fucking Dublin, isn't he?
Yeah.
All fucking...
Yeah, but he's about as Irish as me and you.
Well, yeah, in Birmingham probably, yeah. But he is, you've got Irish links, like, definitely. Like.
Yeah, because he used to have the green and white shorts. And
Yeah.
I don't know where. But whatever they're doing, anyway, they're doing it. Because Fury signed there, you know, you got Billy Joe, they got a number of big names, and they see Liam Williams going in, Paddy Barnes.
But you see the Frank Wallen video they put of Billy Joe Saunders on Twitter yesterday?
No.
It's fucking embarrassing.
No,
Frank Wallen put it up. Billy Joe Saunders giving up his time to help the kids.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
So just show Billy Joe now in the fucking ring with 10 kids, right? And everyone underneath went, that's fucking embarrassing. Like, that it was blatantly trying to get him back. I've seen 3 videos of Billy Joe Saunders, right? The first one, he's taking his boy in Sainsbury's, right? And he's filming his boy, and he says to his boy, this guy's stacking a shelf of beans, right? Says to his boy, go and punch him in the cock, boy. The boy runs over, whacks the guy in the fucking dick, right? The guy's looking like that. What the fuck are you doing? And Billy's like looking at it, giving it the big one. Yeah. This guy's fucking working. This guy's looking at Billy's Joe Saunders saying,
is it?
No.
what the fuck?
I've seen the one with the smack head,
Then
didn't
with the smack head one, when he fucking totally took the piss out of that woman, right? And then the other one then is when he was weighing in. I can't remember who was
He
it.
punched, it was the black boy, not Curtis Stevens, the other one,
Yeah, he
Willie
punched-
Monroe Jr.
punched him as well,
When he whacked him in the fucking, he told his boy to go. Now, once fair enough, he made a mistake, twice. But fuck me, to do it over and over again.
It seems to be like, I wanna like Billy Joe.
Yeah, totally.
Right? I like that Lemieux fight is one of the most masterful performances you've ever likely seen.
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant. Right?
Good performance.
I really want to like Billy Joe, but he just seems to be stuck in this. Maybe it's because of where he was brought up, his trial or whatever, and it's just that's the mentality. It's the mentality is like I'll do whatever the fuck I want because I'm Billy Joe Saunders and I don't give a fuck about anyone else. And then what does it get him? It gets him stripped of. Well, I know that's not what get him stripped of the title, but it started getting him in shit.
But he reckon, I heard a couple of interviews that said, if that video with that tramp hadn't happened the fucking week before, they reckon he might have been a bit lean on it. But it was just a build up or something, and it was like another thing. They reckon in this country he wouldn't have been banned. because he was in
It
America.
was like
And
a
then
nasal
having,
spray or something, wasn't it?
That's what they're saying, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
Total
spray.
nasal spray or something. But, yeah.
You know, there's always an excuse, isn't
Yeah,
there?
yeah.
No one turns around and goes, fuck, you got me.
Red Andy, yeah.
It's alright,
Yeah.
I'll serve my ban. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Kid Galahad, same gym.
Yeah.
Got his brother spiked his fucking drink.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's,
And
it's
Kel
like-
Brooker fucked off. I didn't see that coming.
Dominic Ingles walking around 51
I was
years
seeing
of age, fucking
Dominic. I
built
was
like a
seeing
brick shit
Dominic.
house.
Fucking hell.
So-
What's that all about?
You know what I
Fuck
mean?
me.
You know, I'm not saying no fucking more, but you know, there's no smoke without fire, is there? Like, you know, and it's just like I say, I want to like Billy Joe Saunders. I really do. I love him as a fucking boxer, but there's been pullouts of fights. You know, you could go back, you can check fucking things he's done, and you know, sometimes I think he needs a fucking. I thought going to Ingle, he seemed to have like got his head together.
Kept in shape as well,
He
didn't he?
got
Yeah,
in
yeah.
shape, and I think he just he needs
You know,
to
picture of him
leash in
running and
him.
he's massive. He's
Yeah,
fat as hell.
yeah.
You're like, Jesus Christ.
All of a
But
sudden then, 3 bottles of nasal spray. It's fucking like Chris Sermon then in fucking 1993.
Because he said when he fought Eubank Jr. he didn't take it seriously.
Yeah.
He reckoned he only trained for like fucking 4 weeks or something, and he still beat Eubank Jr. That's what he says anyway. You know, you just what I hate is wasted talent.
Of course it is.
And if Billy Joe Saunders ends up making nothing more of his career than what he's made now, it's just a
So you got a
waste.
6 month
Yeah,
ban,
Total waste of time. That's not
Is it
really
6
the end.
months?
6 months, not really the end of the
And
world.
then-
They're on about, if you believe what Eddie Hearn says, they're quite happy to fight him with Andrade. Andrade's
Yeah.
quite happy to fight him next. Yeah,
Is it?
yeah.
Jim,
but-
Andrade ain't going to fight for 6 months anyway, is he?
no,
Really, probably?
no, no.
Yeah,
You know,
like
he
that.
It could work out perfect. Like,
they what from what I saw the interview I saw with Eddie Hearn, he said that the WBO may reinstate Billy Joe as like mandatory anyway, right?
Fair
Because
Right.
there's a chance I mean, and I think Warren said the same. And Dominic Ingle said something along them lines. So they may that fight may still happen
Yeah,
with
yeah.
Andrade, like, you know. But it's just, you know, it seemed he'd gone out and done the press conference in Boston, sort of won over the crowd,
Yeah, yeah.
The way he was, you know, the way he played up to the crowd and everything. Thought this is going to be a brilliant fight. I guess I'm rather
Yeah.
this is
Yeah,
going to
yeah.
be great.
chuck the chicken at Deontay Wilder. Did you see
Yeah,
that?
that was
Was
good.
running out the restaurant.
Did you see
Back
that?
it up.
Brilliant.
Legged out there.
Fucking
Don't
amazing.
bother.
Brilliant, yeah. He's
I would
bananas. He is. To
They don't
be fair, I
care,
think
do they?
he's
And he-
fucking bananas.
And he went straight up to him, didn't he? After when the Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder made it, he was like, oh, went up to him, he was like, yeah, I did chuck a chicken at you. It's like, it's all
I can see it. I can see it now in Swansea Nando's. Jamie Beale chucking the chicken at Andrew Selby, running out there with a Kilby scarf on. 100%. I can see it happening.
But I was thinking, right, because you know that happened just before the Fury fight, because
Yeah.
Wilder, Fury's second comeback fight, and Wilder was over here, because they were
Yeah.
going to
Yeah,
get in
yeah.
the ring together. And I was thinking, I saw there was an IFL interview with Billy Joe Saunders the morning after the Deontay Wilder incident, and Billy Joe Saunders is laying on his hotel bed, right?
Right.
And Cuban Curtis is there talking to him, and Billy Joe Saunders, he's got like a room full of boys with him, like you can there in the background, you can sort of hear him giggling,
Yeah.
right? And he said, there'll be plenty of us here tonight, he says, right? Knowing full well, Tyson Fury's there,
Yeah.
you can have all the travelling
Yeah.
all of it.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And then they did that video where Deontay walks in and they do a handshake and they're like, oh, it's all forgotten about now. And I wondered if anyone got hold of Deontay Wilder and said, all right, mate, look, maybe a big deal in
Yeah,
the States, but over here there's probably going to be about 1,500 travellers in here
Yeah,
tonight.
fuck that. We could do without it going off.
We
Like,
could do without
Yeah,
it. You haven't got
Yeah.
enough fucking men here, like, you know what
I'm
I mean?
looking forward to that, mind. The closer it's getting, the more chance of it happening, innit? Because at first I thought it's going to be pull out.
Yeah, no, I don't think it is now.
No?
I watched the No Filter Boxing,
Fury, is it?
yeah, the BT Sport No Filter
I
Boxing.
bet
they call
him to
it.
win it. I beat them up.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you think so? Yeah.
I just think he's going to be... The good thing, I've done the Super Series, I've done Josh Taylor to win it. I've done that Teddy to win it as well, even though he's up against that Inoue or whatever. it is.
Yeah. That's
Be
a
good
great
fight.
scrap,
Yeah,
that
that'd be a
is.
good
Is that this weekend in Chicago?
No,
No, that's
he's...
not for a while yet.
Right.
That Teddy fights Donaire now, doesn't he?
Teddy fights tonight, is it?
Yeah, that's who he'll fight next, and then it's the final. Then.
Right.
But then Josh, and I've done Fury to beat Wilder,
Wilder.
but I just think he's going to be too awkward to do.
I hope because-
he's not going to stay in one spot.
No.
He'll
No.
land one of them. But if he does land one of them on, it's
He
good
could
night,
not get
innit?
any-
Well, I've seen
good
I've seen this
yeah.
video before. I've seen a video circulating again of Deontay Wilder fighting a big fat fucker in the casino.
No.
Guy looks like Butterbean. but it's shapeless version of Butter Bean, and the guy drops Deontay Wilder.
Is it?
Like Wilder's just chucking the bombs fucking from everywhere.
I haven't seen that.
I'll share it. I seen it last night. Funny enough, seen it before. They're fighting in like a fucking Dragon Hotel sort of thing, like, you know what I mean? And
I haven't seen that myself.
this guy fucking drops Deontay Wilder, like he's chucking fucking bombs.
Was this just like full clothes?
No, in a ring.
In a
ring, like, you know, it's one of his first fights, like. You know what I mean?
Right.
And he goes down.
I think I've seen that.
He goes down more off balance than anything, but he's still honest.
Still goes over.
But he's typical Deontay Wilder. He goes down before the ref can give him a fucking count. He's chucking bombs again over the ref's shoulder.
He's wild as fucking.
He's crazy. It's a mad fucking.
You wonder how he ever got, like, you know, because he got bronze in the Olympics, didn't he? You know what I mean? It's a completely different style altogether.
Yeah.
Like, but he can't.
His boxing trainer must have had a stroke as he was fucking coaching it. There's no other.
That's what I think he don't do well. He turned pro late.
Yeah, really. I didn't get in the game till late.
But he's had 10 years of pro, mate.
Is he?
Yeah, that's what he said. Honest no filter boxing.
Never.
Honest no filter boxing. He said he's had 10 years as a pro. Turned
Oh,
pro
I didn't know.
2008. Yeah. It's great. I love those little things. I like the 24/7s. And
Yeah, it's
I
one
always
good
watch
one
it.
with Bellew, like Bellew Sky one.
Is it?
I
Yeah.
want
You
him
know,
to do
I
it
haven't
as
seen
well.
that yet.
I want Bellew to beat that Usyk.
Yeah, of course.
I can't see it, mate.
Yeah, but come on now, this is my fucking.
Right, come on,
No,
no,
I
I
can
I
say
think
that.
I just wanted to happen, I think.
Yeah, but-
because I like Tony Bellew.
Yeah.
I think he's honest.
Used to hate him, love him, all love him now, he's
Yeah.
great. But everyone fucking now is talking about Usyk, right? And let's be honest, no one fucking really fucking mentioned him much before the Garcia fight today. It was as if he was fucking.
I saw him fight the fight before Gassiev.
Right?
No, before he went into the World Boxing Super Series, whatever his fight was then, before he went into the World Boxing Series, that's the first time I saw him. Then I saw his World Boxing Super Series fights, which actually, I think the first one I can't remember much about it, but the Garcia fight was great.
Yeah.
Not Garcia, sorry, Bradis. He fought Bradis in the
Yes,
semis.
that's right, yeah.
The Bradis fight's a great fight. Really, really good fight. Because they had the two semi-finals were fucking brilliant.
I'm sure they whacked that free on
Fight
ITV.
as well, wasn't it?
I'm sure they put it free on ITV too.
It
or
was
something.
Bradis and Usyk. Brilliant fight, went 12 rounds. And then it was Gassiev and Dortigas, is it?
That's right.
Was that
yeah, I
right?
think,
The black boy. And
Yeah.
Gassiev
Yeah.
knocks him out
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
11th or 12th round with a left
Yeah.
hook. He sort of bang and from flattens him. Brilliant fights. The two of them were brilliant. But Usyk got better all the way through. And in the final, he was just... Gassiev was made for him.
Do you not think the Super Series is a fucking great way of fucking...
Amazing.
It was
Isn't it?
brilliant.
Absolutely amazing. I felt sorry for Bennett the weekend.
What
What
did
is-
he do? Did he pop his hip or was it
Well,
Back, his back
I've
went.
seen it. It's on YouTube.
No, I haven't seen it.
Right, if you World Boxing Super Series have got their own YouTube channel and they're streaming it all,
Yeah.
and then it's not on pay-per-view or whatever. They're streaming it all on there. But you can go back and watch. I watched them Sunday because we was down Budo on Saturday. But you can watch the two fights on there. So I watched Josh Taylor, who was brilliant.
He's class, isn't he?
right? The guy's absolutely
Yeah, it's class.
absolutely class. And then I watched Burnett, and Burnett was brilliant. It was really warming in to have been a really good fight. Burnett was winning.
Yeah.
Right, Burnett's dangerous as fuck, wasn't he? And I'm like, he looked really comfortable. He was slipping, sliding. He had one little dodgy moment where he got caught a couple of times.
Don't forget, that's
He was
Bennett's step up as well,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
Like Donev fucking
He's
been
been
around
around,
for years.
yeah.
Like,
It'd be probably the biggest, even though Burnett is a 2-weight unified champion. I think he won.
No, he's a unified champion.
Did he win?
Bantamweight. No, he didn't go. No,
he didn't go up. Right, sorry, I had in my head that he
Yeah,
won
he
down.
won the
and gone up.
WBA, didn't he? And the IBF, and I think he got rid of the
Got-
IBF.
yeah, the
then
IBF
The other fella's got it. Rodriguez, he's another good one as well.
Yeah, he beat
Butler, didn't he? Paul Butler.
Paul Butler. He's really good. He is that Rodriguez.
Yeah.
So, Burnett's looking comfortable, and I think it's going to be a good fight, but he's going to end up winning. And he just threw a right hand, but Donaire stepped back and he sort of overextended, and as he shot it out, he just went down. And he put his hand straight to his back, and he was down on his knee. Donaire didn't hit him, he was nowhere near him. He just went down to a knee, the ref's counting, he's looking at that in booth. And you could see, no panic on his face, like something's fucking wrong. He gets up. I think there was about 45 seconds left. Donaire sees he's hurt and goes to finish him off.
Yeah.
Manages to survive. I think he went down another once, but not from punches,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
because he was hurt. Goes back to the corner, sits down. Booth then, because Booth knows that the camera's on him. He doesn't talk to it. He talks in his ear like this,
yeah.
right? And basically, long story short, Booth pulled him out. I don't think Burnett wanted to come out. but
You can't do that. That was, yeah, you
it's
can't do that.
obviously, whatever it was, whatever he popped, I don't know what the fuck it was, but you can see immediately, that's it, it's done. So, you know, he's lost, and actually, Danae, to be fair to Danae, afterwards when he was interviewed, he said, I didn't want to win that way. He said, you know, I feel sorry that, you know, for Danae, you know, I wanted to win fair and square, and, you know, because he's world champion now.
Yeah,
that's right,
You know what I mean? You know, he's like, how many weight classes he won world titles?
Yeah,
you know, so, but...
he fought Frampton as super bantam, didn't he?
Yeah.
Come back down.
And come back down.
Did they fight twice?
No.
No.
Frampton fought Santa Cruz.
Right, that's right. Yeah.
And yeah, I felt sorry for Burnett, but going back to Josh Taylor, oh my God.
Quality.
He is
That's amazing.
absolutely quality. He is absolutely quality. You know,
I'd be shocked if he don't win this.
I would be amazed.
Do you think so, yeah?
Yeah. I think he's brilliant, I do. I love his style.
Yeah.
He's aggressive.
I think he's brilliant.
He's spiteful puncher, nasty. Like he doesn't give you, you know, he didn't let up on that guy in the weekend. He knew he was going to beat him. Like
the body work he done on him was.
Oh yeah, some
absolutely
fucking absolute
phenomenal.
brutal fucking.
He heard him
shots to the
early,
arm.
didn't he? He heard that Martin early, and that Ryan Martin didn't know how to react. Like when he was
He's
on,
brilliant,
top of
dude.
him. He just kept hurting him and
He's
hurting
a
him.
good southpaw to watch as well, because
Yeah.
I think find southpaws quite good.
Well,
to
he
watch.
he rolls,
Because
and he stays in the pocket, but he
it's
rolls
amazing.
and
So good.
so and they had Progress, didn't they? Was it Progress? Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah,
He beat Terry Flanagan, didn't he?
Yeah.
And they got him as number one, and Josh Taylor as two.
Are they? Yeah.
Yeah, in the seed. So in theory, if they keep going, they should.
So they meet each other in the final.
Yeah.
That'd be class.
That would be class. But like I say, that bantamweight one, it's a shame about Ryan Burnett, but it had the best guys in there.
Oh, true. They had more, didn't they? Enough.
Yeah. So I am not sure about. So obviously I knew he went through. Tete went through. Donai's gone through. So did that Rodriguez win?
He's fighting soon, isn't he?
There's one show in Chicago the weekend. No, the Sauerland brothers.
Yeah.
They put a big thing on Twitter. This is no small print and nothing wrong. We putting it free to air on whatever channel
Yeah,
it
it's
was.
on WBSS on YouTube.
They said there's no small
I
print.
haven't seen him fight yet. I don't think.
No.
Rodriguez, but he's quality.
Fuck, that semi-final lineup's not bad.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
You know what I mean? That Rodriguez was
Burnett
classic.
would have fought Tete if he went through. And I thought that's a great fight to have, Tete and Burnett. But I still think Tete beats him. You know how tall he is.
He's big, yeah. And it does, well, isn't he?
Massive he is.
He's a big hitter, but Burnett got such a slick style, like, you know, and he don't ever seem phased. I'm quite impressed with Burnett. A lot of times I've seen him, and
It can't happen for a year now anyway,
No,
because
no.
this is going to be taken up the next 3 months, and
Yeah, of
so
course it is.
that's fucking put that to bed, like, for the bit, like.
But I was looking at the because Bellew and Usyk is this weekend. I didn't even think about what the fucking undercard was, right, until last night when I was sort of working out what I was going to talk about. And the undercard isn't up to much, right?
I haven't seen it.
It's
Was Joe Cordina meant to be on that?
I don't know, because it didn't show Cordina on what I saw, but it just showed the
He had to
top.
pull out with an injury, didn't he? I think Cordina.
Did he?
Yeah, I think Mickey Burns is fighting the fella in
He's fighting Cardle.
That's it, yeah. That's a
Right,
bit of
so
a fucking...
Cordina was supposed to fight Cardle.
Yeah, I
In
think
that was it, right? Okay, because obviously I got to
think
bring up Burns card
Cordina was meant to defend his title, I think.
Against
Commonwealth
Carter.
title.
That's right, yeah.
And he ended up with an injury, and so
because Josh Kelly,
quality.
right, is class, right? He's really good. But so I go and look at his fight, some Castillo or something his name is, I forgot, because he'd already fought like an ex-world champion, and he like 2 fights ago or something. And I thought they were supposed to be stepping him up quickly. And this guy has like never fought outside Argentina.
And
he's 13-2, right? And I've gone, that's not a step up. Like,
No, it's not.
you know what I mean? I'm no expert, like, but I don't look like a step up.
He beats him up, proper.
Yeah.
Didn't he?
Yeah, he's gonna.
Yeah, but we want to see competitive fights in a fucking show like that, innit?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Otherwise, for Matchroom, they just get grief. You put it on a fucking pay-per-view show, and this is the undercard.
Yeah.
That's what you get.
Yeah.
You know, they have to put on a pay-per-view show, otherwise they can't pay Bellew what he wants. They can't pay Usyk what he wants, like. But and the other fight on is Crawler and Jordan. No, I know the first thing about Jordan, but I checked his record, and he's like Filipino or Thai or something, and he's 38-3. But a lot of his fights against other Filipinos,
Is it?
Japanese. It's
Well,
sort of like
is it
not
like-
really outside of that.
Was it Crawler's like come back right now, is it? Did he lose last?
No, but he's come back, and since he lost to Linares, he fought Burns, didn't he?
Yes.
Beat Burns, and he's had another like tick over fight because I watched that. Did he fight? If I can.
Oh, he was in the press conference as well when he in the Usyk one, and he said like I'd like to share a ring with like Lomachenko, and I was like,
No,
I like the Shag Pam Lanson. He's just gonna fucking happen.
Come on, Ant,
Yeah.
He did take a brick in the head.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Come on, no. Someone talk him down for fuck's sake. No, you don't want to do that. Like, you know what I mean? No. He's got a fight coming up soon, isn't he? Longest fight.
yeah, December as well. He is, isn't he? Lomachenko, I think. That's at the unification as well, I think.
At lightweight.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, he seems. You think like when you look at him, you go, he shouldn't be a lightweight. That's where I go. He shouldn't be a lightweight. He should be a little bit further down. But then he just took care of Linares, was in such fashion.
I rate Linares as well. I think he's brilliant.
Brilliant.
Yeah, Linares brilliant, and was brilliant in that fight. Was really good in that
put him
fight.
down as well, didn't he?
You know, he
Is the Garcia fight too much for him?
Mickey Garcia.
size. Surely
Big,
the
isn't
size.
Yeah, that's the thing. Though.
Surely the size is. I actually saw something today. Someone had posted, but you know, we get these people that are making up fucking boxing posters nowadays. Errol Spence and Garcia.
Is it? Yeah.
But that's a bit big up. Jump up for Mike
Yeah,
Garcia.
of course it is, yeah.
Because Errol Spence is fucking massive welterweight.
Yeah, he's good as well. He Brock, didn't he?
Yeah.
But I don't know whether that happened. It was just something I saw today. There's some big fucking fights coming up. What have we got? December 22nd. What are your opinion on this, right? Because there's a big furore, right? Because there's 2 pay-per-view shows on the same night, right?
Yeah.
On BT Sport pay-per-view is Frampton and Warrington, and on Sky
Chisora, is it?
It's Chisora and White, right? And I've seen a lot of people fucking kicking off. You know, people, boxing experts, which I don't claim to be. I'm just a fan, right? They're kicking off, and there's 2 fucking pay-per-views. Eddie, they all blame it. They all blame it because the Frampton
They seem to do it all the time, don't they? They put a big show on, say Warren puts a big massive show on, and then Eddie will do it again.
But I don't think it ever happened though
on a
two pay-per-views.
No,
Like,
two pay-per-views.
so what I'm saying is now,
Yeah, I know.
I'm a twat, I am. I has them all. I got a fucking dodgy box. I throws a fucking shoe in it. It don't fucking work. I'm phoning in. What are you fucking doing? You sold me a pile of shit. And I ends up paying fucking 20 fucking quid. And half the time falling to fucking sleep when it's 5 o'clock in the morning, right? But I'll buy anything, right?
Yeah.
Always buy the fights. But I've never had it fucking 2
on the same night.
So now I'm literally, there's not many people going to buy the fucking 2.
No,
especially when they're probably going to have the ring walk same time. No, unless you flash as fuck like you're working in Amazon with fucking 3 TVs, you're all up fucking on the wall, you ain't going to be able to do it,
No,
you're going to miss something. So they have really cut the public out in some ways, isn't it?
Maybe, I don't know. I'm not sure that I'm of that opinion because if you don't, I think most boxing purists would want to watch Frampton.
Totally agree. That's the fight I would go for.
Yes,
I totally agree.
Right? And a lot of the more casual fans probably would prefer to watch White and Chisora because they only know Matchroom. They probably don't even know what Frampton is, right? Is it really Frampton and Warrington? Is it going to sell more than Chisora and White? Probably not.
Yeah.
You know, I'll try and watch it too. I will. It is a better fight.
Much better fight.
But if you know how many people, it's just marketing, isn't it? You can market anyone. If me and Paddy were marketed by Matchroom, right? Like to fight each other, we'd probably sell more than someone who's 2 brilliant fighters over here who are not getting marketed correctly. Like it's all marketing, isn't it? And Matchroom are the best at doing it. It's just as simple as that.
They are very good. Eddie knows how he's
doing.
Yeah,
he knows what he's doing, doesn't he?
And that deal he got as well. Have you seen the American with
Yeah.
He's got a deal in Italy now as well. He's just opened November 30th now.
Really?
Yeah, he's taken over to Italy. He's taken over.
Yeah.
He's taken over a lot of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's over in America now. He's just signed Canelo Alvarez as well.
Canelo signed
biggest
his
fucking
own,
300 million.
385 million. It's basically just the rest of his career.
Yeah.
So like, if you're any middleweight in the world with any aspirations of you have to sign.
Oh fuck yeah.
Basically, he's sort of forced everyone because he's got Jacobs.
Yeah.
He's got Andrade. He's got DAZN. It's not. He's not signed with Matchroom, but
He's just signed Golovkin as well.
there's talk of it
Really?
because he's got a
I
relationship.
think so.
He's already got a relationship with Tom Loeffler, because and that's how they managed to do the Kell Brook thing. See, because obviously Hearn was going to promote Eubank Jr. when Eubank Jr. was signed to Matchroom. See, at that time, and then Eubank Jr. dropped out, so then they put Kell Brook in. So they've already got a relationship. See, so if you're Golovkin and you want to get,
I forget that Eubank was signed to fight Triple G.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, I
he did
forget that.
absolutely demolished.
Yeah, definitely.
Because he's too easy to hit.
Yeah.
Like, George Groves boxed his head off, and if it wasn't for the fact Eubank is tough as fuck, you've got to give him that, right? But what would Triple G just stand in front of him and just bury him? Just like batter him, like
He's getting on in age.
Yeah.
How was he? Nearly 40.
He's 35, 36, yeah.
But he did that, didn't he, to try and get the third fight with Canelo, wasn't he? Because I had Triple G winning that last one. I did.
Yeah.
Most people did, I think, didn't they?
Yeah.
Definitely.
I thought the last one was closer than the first one. But
Definitely.
I had Triple G winning both the fights, which they say we had talked about before.
That's because De La Hoya's doing something, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well, I said they what do you say? What we were saying about being in Vegas and was it Enzo? Was it?
No, it was someone on. It was Teddy Atlas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Teddy Atlas was saying that no one's bribing them, the judges, but the night before, Golden Boy are taking them all out for a meal in a restaurant and all this.
In the best hotel. It's Golden Boy promotion, so they're looking after the judges. So like they're not dipping in, they're not giving them envelopes, but they're being looked after. They're eating the best food in the best restaurant in an amazing city, then go back to the best hotel, and then the next day then you've got to pick between my man, who I've been laying lashing you up for fucking 2 days,
like,
or this fucking Kazakhstani fucker walking with his fucking goat. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
what are you gonna pick like?
The boy, do you know Darryl Williams too? He fought down the Scottish show just now. He's been training down here, he's from London. And he meant to have he fought that Zach Parker for the British title, middleweight or somewhere. And apparently there was this proper robbery as well.
No way.
Yeah, really bad.
Really?
Yeah, even at O.R. Davis, he put on his Twitter saying it was like daylight robbery.
Nah,
And when I was going through Twitter myself, there was so many people, hashtagging that fight and stuff. It's like it was disgusting. Apparently you only give him like 2 rounds out of the 12. That Zach Parker, he's won. That's it.
I've seen some shockers and some I've seen that have got me fucking my blood boiling. Like, who did Jamie McDonald fought a guy twice. The first time was in Monte Carlo and he didn't win the fucking fight. He won the second one, but he didn't win the fight. I can't think of his name. It was only about 18 months, 2 years ago. I can't think of the guy.
He fought in Texas, if I remember, didn't he? So
no, this was in Monte Carlo on a Matchroom show. I think it was.
I think I know what you're
and I was watching the fight. It was a good fight.
yeah.
But the guy won comfortably, but they had Jamie McDonald win. I think he won split decision, and I was.
Did that get embarrassing for you?
Fuck me.
See how that happened too, if it ever have. Is it a bit embarrassing? Like,
well, when I was an amateur, I got robbed a couple of times, and it's so disheartening. Do you know when you know?
out of your hands, like.
Fuck, I won that,
Yeah.
and then they give it to the other person.
Yeah.
The first time it happened to me, I was only young. I think I cried as well. It's just my old man's like, don't worry about it. It happens, like it's boxing.
Yeah.
If it does happen, it's just horrible, isn't it, as a pro. If you know, can you imagine I was like British title now? And you think,
fuck.
I've got this,
Yeah.
and then you give it to the other person, and you probably dishearten you big time.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Do you want to fill in the ref or something? When you
Of course you would, yeah.
Or the judges, like.
Like that famous video, John, innit? John Phillips. The old documentary. Where they carves him up, they stops
Have you seen that one?
No,
About the boys from Gwent is probably just before your time. It was John, Adam Farrell, Ricky,
Matthew
Owen,
Bolt.
and Matthew Bolt, and documentary crew up the
I haven't seen
Gwent. And I had seen bits and pieces of it. You'd seen it all already.
Yeah, I saw it at the time.
It was on like BBC Wales or something. And we had Adam Farrell on here, fucking right at the start, right?
Yeah.
And Adam got hold of the documentary and he gave it to me. I watched it. It was the first time I seen it all the way through. But anyway, part of it, we talked to John about it when John was here. He was in a semi-final of the British or something.
Yeah.
And he got a cut and the referee stopped the fight, and it wasn't a decision, was it? It was the stoppage of the referee, and John was winning the fight, and there was only a certain amount of time left. If they'd have let it go, John would have won. And they stopped him, and he went fucking mental. He went
absolutely he's crying, he was fucking screaming. Teddy Gray's like, John, show some respect, walk away. Fuck off, Teddy, fucking rip me off. He's like saying to Teddy, you know they've ripped me off, like he's going mad.
What did it say? Enzo Calzaghe told him to calm down.
Enzo Calzaghe's a man.
He didn't know it was Enzo Calzaghe, that's what he was saying. That's what he was telling us when he come on the podcast.
That's mad, that, isn't it?
But
I've known John since I was like 12.
Oh, of course you would have, yeah, I bet,
yeah. I'd seen something like that on, it could have been the same video, but he was standing in the middle of the ring and he was like, I know, I won, like.
Yeah.
And that may have been like a Welsh something as well, Welsh semi-final, something like that.
One of the worst I seen was, who was the boy in the Olympics?
Oh, Michael Conn.
Like, that's Jamie's brother, isn't it?
Flicked them all, didn't he?
That was fucking...
That was a bad one.
Yeah, that was a bad
That was a real
But in
bad
fact, he ended up standing him in good stead, like, because...
he became famous for doing all that.
He became famous, like, and fucking now he's felt like he's in the Madison Square Garden.
Yeah,
He's fighting over here soon, isn't he?
Yeah, he's on that.
He's on Frampton.
Yeah, he's on the he's just underneath them, I think.
Yeah.
I think I seen that Warren tweeted about it. He said, "Fuck, we might as well have the fight in Belfast because he's got four Irish fighters, isn't he? Paddy Barnes, Michael Conn, Frampton, big Irish following, like.
Yeah, in fact, it'd be good atmosphere there, Arnold.
Yeah.
Manchester is, I think.
Yeah, what's Manchester old?
Manchester, 12,000, possibly.
Been there as well, it's good.
Is it?
Yeah, I went to watch the family.
I've been there, I haven't.
Yeah. Oh, you got tickets Saturday? Oh, fuck, I didn't. You got the pull, you have?
We were up in the everyone's mind. We were right at the top, but it was just worth the atmosphere. It was brilliant.
We tried to get tickets to that, and they were sold out in like a minute, weren't they?
Do you know the Bellew tickets? It was still like tickets still available for the Bellew fight. Yeah. Well, it was 2 weeks ago, like.
Beatles going up there.
Is he going? Is he? Yeah. We always try for the match. We struggled. We never managed to get him. Like
they say, that's how I came to that one in the Ice Arena when you fought. What's his name again? Because I've forgotten again. Ramesh Ahmadi.
Yeah.
I tried to get tickets for Frampton and Quigg, and I couldn't get tickets for that. And there was a couple of other shows I didn't get tickets for, and then I had an email because I was on Ticketmaster. And must have been it came up like I fucking clicked on it, Liam Williams versus Gary Corcoran, and I looked at it and like VIPs were £200, and I was like, we were going to buy like £120 tickets for Frampton Quigg, because you don't want to sit right at the back, and I can't afford to sit right at the front of the Matchroom show. It'd be fucking $2,000, like. These are £200 VIP, and I was like, right, it's steep, like, but this is fucking £200 sitting in the front seats, like. We were row A.
Was he?
Yeah. Me and one of the boys. There's only two of us. So Nick, all the boys, your boys, they come in, they sat up to the left of us. And you fought like 3-4 in the afternoon, didn't it? It was like really early.
Like third or something like that.
Yeah. So we walked in. One of the boys, big shout out Millwall Chris, I was talking to him earlier. Millwall Chris drove up because he's John Garton's mate, right? So John Garton was coming down from London with another boy, and Chris was meeting him then. So he wasn't sitting by us because they were sitting in the stand. So we were there from the first minute, and there's Irish boy on first, and I think you were like third or fourth or something. Yeah, and I think you were the first fight that they actually had commentators there for, and they filmed it, right? But it just never went out.
No, it never went out.
No,
I think I missed that. Missed the film by one fight one night because the next fight then was filmed, and I was fucking missed it.
It's because where we were sitting, you can imagine now, we've got the inner circle, right? Yeah. Where Enzo is, and like fucking Jim Rosenthal and Steve Bunce and that, and when the fighters were fighting, they were going to the back and they were coming back out. They got seats in the inner circle, like, you know what I mean? And we were sat here, and the inner circle is where Paddy is.
Yeah.
That's how close we were. It was just like a walkway. It was amazing, right? Best experience ever. So like, I know you then. It was the first time I'd seen you fight, like. And I looked at the guy's record, and he was 5-1 draw, something 5 wins, 1 draw.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
And I think the first round, I thought he gave you a bit of problems in the first round, and it looked like your old man was bollocking you.
Yeah, they were just telling me to throw straight fucking punches all the time, and I was just going in for a rock when I.
And then after that, then you fucking demolished him.
Yeah, knocked him down twice tonight. Knocked him out.
The final punch, you slipped right hand,
Yeah.
wasn't it? It was
Yeah.
it was absolute fucking cracker. Dropped him.
On that show as well, I like all of the boys and stuff come up. I had about 100 under all going up anyway. And after I finished, the couple of the boys they went down into the
VIPs,
yeah, the 200. They have a picture with Frank Warren and stuff.
Never.
Just snapped down, not even paid them.
You can't see he paid £17.50.
We had a brilliant time because where we were sat, the walkway.
Got a trouble there as well, wasn't it?
Then that was the opposite side to where we were in the night. The walkway was literally here, and I'm sat here. So all the fighters had to walk past us. You walked past us. Everyone walked past us. The only fucker that didn't walk past us was the one we wanted to see, Rigondo.
Yeah, he was on our
Jazzy Dickens comes down. He climbs in the ring. The music's going. I'm looking for Rigondo.
They
Like,
go
it's
on
fucking
the other
Rigondo.
side, is he?
Fucking come in from the fucking toilet. So what he was doing over there? And then he fucking sticked in the other side. He was fucking spewing. And then the fight only went 3 rounds before he brought Jazzy Dickens a draw. I thought that was a fucking blow.
He's in America now, he is Jazzy Dickens.
Is he?
Yeah, he's fighting in America now. He's
No way.
training in Miami and stuff like that, yeah.
Oh, fucking good luck to him.
That's why I follow him on Instagram.
I'm sure I seen a documentary about him. He found God, didn't he? He's very religious, like, in the
Yeah.
We went up there, Liverpool sparred Jazz as well.
Is he?
Yeah, even though he's much bigger, like, we went up there, sparred the boys up there. And, yeah, they were pretty sound.
What gym is he out though?
Everton Red Triangle. He got, who's up there? He went to the Commonwealth, one of Peter McGill, do you know who he is?
No.
He's a young seer, it's just he's quality as well. He'd be next, like, GB star, I think. Peter McGill, he's class as well.
Still around, like.
Yeah, he's still up in the GSP, but he won the Commonwealth Games and he's won everything as an amateur and stuff at the minute. He's flying years. But that's a good gym out of Everton Red Triangle. Lovely boys up there as well.
Really?
Yeah, sound really.
So, what's it like in Gary Loggett? It looks like, you know,
It's great.
brilliant.
The atmosphere is amazing up there, to be honest. And with a bunch of boys they got up there now, they got like Jacob Lover, he's from Swansea as well.
I saw a video of Gary taking him on a pad the other day. I follow Jacob on Twitter.
Yeah.
And I was watching, he put up a video.
He's an ex-Premier boy as well.
Yeah.
You got him, Jacob Lover, you got another one, Rhys Edwards. He's from the Welsh team. Alex Hughes, Chris Jenkins, Meredith Thomas. Who else is there? I don't want to miss people out now. Got a couple of UFC, MMA Jack Shaw, do you know?
Yeah, Jack Shaw. Actually saw a video last night showing, it was on Lad Bible, this is what it takes to be an MMA fighter or something, and it shows Jack Shaw training and going to Gary Lockett's to do his boxing.
Of course, Guy Lockett is his
boxing.
right, I see, yeah.
And you got like Tony Byron then who takes the body pads and stuff, he's a big bloke, and then you got Gary, and the gym atmosphere up there is a hell of a laugh. It's good working off each other. Do you know, you see stuff like say like Alex or Rhys or something like that. You pick up little things of different things with a good group of lads. Like, great gym.
Gary was a good fighter, wasn't he?
Yeah,
For Kelly Pavlik, didn't he?
Kelly Pavlik, didn't he?
hell of a punch off on him. Have you seen his knockouts too?
I saw it when he was
heavy-handed?
Yeah, mega. Yeah.
Really?
Right, yeah. He was telling us when we were in London, and when he was an amateur, I think he had like 37 fights at one point and knocked 36 of them out.
Fuck.
As an amateur.
Yeah. That's proper power.
He's another one who comes across well on the TV, mate.
Yeah. He seems like a nice guy. He's a knowledgeable guy, like, you know what I mean?
He's very honest as well. He wouldn't bullshit you, like, he just tells you how it is, which is good, isn't it? Just what you need.
I think everyone needs that, doesn't he?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
right.
A bit of fucking honesty, like.
Yeah.
So, have you ever sparred with Andrew Selvey?
Never.
Never.
No, I never fought him as an amateur, nothing. Always the same weight as well. But, no, never. It was, one point we were like amateurs, and I won this thing to go to the Commonwealth Games at the time. I won the box off thing, we had like a little tournament, and I won that. And they said, alright Jay, you got to fight Andrew Selby now. But the fight never happened, and they took him to the Commonwealth Games instead.
No way.
Yeah.
Fuck, you know.
So that was after that happened. That's made my mind up and going pro.
To turn pro.
Yeah, because it's fuck it.
Who's supposed to have a box off?
No, but the thing is, it wouldn't matter if we did fight or whatever, but I won the tournament at the time to go. So I thought I'm entitled to go. But it never happened.
Yeah, that's disheartening. If you're an amateur and your whole point is getting to one of the big games, whether it be Commonwealth or Olympics, depending on the tournament.
And I think it was in India at the time as well, but it is what it is now. So that just made me think, oh fuck it, I'm going I'm turning over now. So I won the Welsh and the British that year, and then they turned over then that year. The GB squad sent me a letter saying, do you want to come and do a trial there? And I ripped it up and said, no, I'm not going. And turned pro instead, which I think was a better decision. Well, really not known because the money's good in the GBs and stuff like that, but I already made up my mind.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
I couldn't stay in that sort of environment with them after they did that to me. So I was like, not a chance. So I fucked off.
That's a great fight waiting to happen.
He's another one. He's another one also, Selby, that you just worry that he could throw away his talent. Like, do you know what I mean? He went a little bit off the rails after his mother died, seemingly, from what he said. And I know he's had a comeback fight. He's back in the gym and what have you. And you hope that he can go and continue and show the talent that he's shown so far in the pros.
I think he probably will as well. If he gets that Rosales fight that he wants, he'll probably beat him again as well. We just see how he is.
Another one though that, you know, to the average guy walking down the street, they won't know what Andrew Selby is like, and it's like
the flyweights and stuff, they're not a big...
Exactly, yeah.
Like, not many people know, unless you're in the boxing community and stuff like that, and you know these fighters. Not many people... You have many flyweights and stuff like that. It's always the higher weights and people don't recognise or whatever.
That's probably why the Anthony Yard thing, because he's light heavy.
He's
a big boy. He got like that sort of he's a bit of a character about the way he goes around things. You know, Dubois heavyweight and he can bang people out, and probably is going to get up into the. I think they talk about the Nathan Gorman fight, didn't they?
That's a good scrap,
really good fight. That'll be a really interesting fight. I quite like Nathan Gorman.
His personal
he always comes across really nice.
Bartley Gorman's son, He is really Bartley Gorman. Well.
Isn't it mad, isn't it?
You always don't mind Bartley Gorman. Probably one of the more famous gypsy bare knuckle fighters.
He was the king of the gypsies, like, you know.
Basically. He'd say, not like in school when you'd score a goal in the yard. When I was fucking J2s, I scored a goal in the yard. I put in my tally. I was up to about 46 goals. I scored more goals than Clive Allen in 87, right? But like, if you read Bartley Gorman's book, at the end he'll have like what's it called? Not a bibliography. Like you fight all the fights you've had. His record, right? But he includes like fights you've had in the pub with the car park. So you say like, you know, fight for fucking Terry McGinty in Fox and Own car park, won by stoppage. You know, you fucking crackers, like, you know, he included every fight he'd ever had in this fucking thing, like, not just bare knuckle fights, like, brilliant.
He's like a real name, like, you know, I wouldn't claim to know many gypsies, but I know Bartley Gorman, and Nathan Gorman's his son. But Nathan Gorman, when he speaks, he's so softly spoken and he talks really well, like, you wouldn't even think that he was a traveller, like, you know what I mean?
I wouldn't have thought he was a traveller. He doesn't
no, he's not at all, like.
No, but he's really talented, and his last win, he smashed the guy out early, didn't he?
He wants that fight as well, didn't he?
I think he wants it, but I don't think that Warren will put Dubois in with him yet.
I don't think they want it yet.
No, I don't think they want that.
Warren is Dubois' AJ. He's fucking praying for it. Praying.
He's hoping that Dubois can go that way. So he's matching him. Like with the Dorian Darch fight and with Kevin Johnson, he's matching him the same way. They'll probably fucking pull Michael Sprott out of fucking
whoever fights Michael Sprott,
they just start pulling out all these names just so they can have names on his record. But the name that he probably won't get on his record is Nathan fucking Gorman.
Tough fight,
is the actual fight, like, because they won't want to do it because in that fight, if you chuck them in together, it's probably a 50-50 fight, like, and that's what they don't want to do. You know, so
he's
even
definitely 50-50 fight now.
Absolutely, Gorman moves nice. Dubois is very raw, isn't he?
He's a Bruno, didn't he?
Yeah.
Very raw. You know, they reckon he didn't have many amateur fights and that, and Yard didn't have many amateur fights either, did he?
No, he didn't have many at all.
He's amazing on the pads. Have you seen him on the pads?
Yeah, well, they do like the Mayweather.
It's all rehearsed, it's all rehearsed. All the tappy.
Imagine Peter doing that. Fuck, his head would go.
Yeah.
You'd be doing it.
He won't do it. I think he'd never do it.
Fuck no. As you said, it's more like a rehearsed routine, isn't it? You know?
Yeah, it is a routine. It's a routine. Don't get me wrong. Fucking hell, me and you couldn't do it.
No,
you know what I mean? It's like there's a skill to it, you know. But it's not like I like to see proper pad work. Like I like, you know, Tell you who I like to see on the pads, Katie Taylor. I've seen Katie Taylor on the pads. She's class. She likes plants her
She
feet
be most
proper
boys,
punches.
Yeah, she's
Katie Taylor's quality. I like
Most
watching
boys.
Katie Taylor fight. She's aggressive, you know what I mean? She goes
Definitely.
to stop people like, and I like that type of pad work. I do. I
Yeah,
like
I
the
know.
proper
Yeah.
pad work. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, I'm not fussed on the yard pad work, and I do want him to have a tough fight because, again, Frank had been better because they wanted him. They were supposed to have a four-way box off when it was Callum Johnson against Buglioni and Hosea Burton against Anthony Yard, and then the winners of that fight then for the British
He
title.
was telling me when I was in that Peacock's gym the weekend just gone out, he was saying that he was hoping to get out another time before Christmas. So,
Yard now.
yeah, so I don't know who they got in line, like, I haven't got a clue. So.
So, you know, he's not fought anyone of any name, is he? And he's like number 3 with the WBO or something.
Yeah.
Like. It's like fucking hell.
Mandatory for
Yeah.
Yeah, he had to turn down Burby to didn't he? That's why Callum Johnson
fought.
fought.
Like when you win the WBO international whatever, or the European, and it gives you like a world ranking, and you defend it, and you just keep on going up. And doesn't mean you're like the best. You know?
No, of course.
It's defending.
There's fights there nationally, like you know.
UK domestically.
There's fights there for him which would be good. I'd watch him against Buglioni, Callum Johnson,
That's why
Hosea Burton.
Him against Buglioni or something like that.
They're on about doing Joshua Boazzi and Hosea Burton next, aren't they?
I like him as well, Boazzi. I think he's brilliant.
They're not going to put Yard anywhere near Boazzi. No. I think he may be the best of the lot of them, Boazzi. So it looks good, but it just Yard's all the way over here, and Ed Hearn can make all these fights here.
Yeah, of course he can.
And then
like,
you know, he's just going to fight some Hungarian guy like he's
going
to be doing all that. You're a big Swans fan as well, aren't you?
Yeah, I do like the Swans, yeah. I like United as well. Yeah, just a bit.
United first or Swans first?
Swans first, isn't it? This one, United second then. But we went the other week, me and my brother, because I work nights and stuff like that, and I don't really get to go down much. But we went down the other week, me and my brother, and they won as well, so...
That was a Blackburn game, was it?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I was there as well, my boy.
So, bit of a good luck charm, I think it was at the time.
Did you see anything of the weekend?
Did I? No, I didn't. Oh no, they
lost 2-1.
Lost 2-1, 2 penalties, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I didn't see the game, but we were.
All I saw was fucking EFL on Quest. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They had like an extended highlight thing of it, and we leathered them.
Because they won a lot, weren't they? And then
we leathered them.
Do you not think it sums that league up?
Oh, absolutely.
I don't want them to go up away at Swans. I want them to stay
No,
where they
I
are.
fully agree with you.
I want them.
Yeah.
I know. Like,
Just finish outside the playoffs.
I was looking at the league, and it's from like something like 10th, 11th, 12th to like second. There's like 3 points or 4 points in it. And I was like, anything can happen, but I'd rather not go.
I think someone.
That league, you can have 2 great results and then go to Rotherham, who haven't done fuck all year, and then lose. That is the league. Like.
Someone said on Twitter, right, we smashed Ipswich and we should have beaten them and we lost, right? And we should have beaten Rotherham. And if we'd have won those 2 games, we'd be second.
I know, it's not...
It's like, fuck that. I don't want to be
No,
second. I
no.
don't want to be second.
Well, he seems to know what he's doing, the manager.
Yeah.
He seems to, like, I like that Selena player. I think he's brilliant.
He's class. He's quality.
And they seem to be signing all the youngsters.
Well.
Yeah, they seem to be signing them
just
all up
wanted
with
to
big
go now in
contracts.
the January window.
I know.
Because
everything's like Fur and stuff is going to go and stuff. But they should definitely keep him.
This is Swans fans for you, right? 2 weeks ago, it was, why haven't we signed these fuckers to new contracts? Roden's going to go for free. Dan James is going to go for free. Fucking Conor Roberts is going to go for free. They give them all new contracts. And everyone's going, it's just so we can get more money from the January. You can't fucking win.
You can't win. You can't win no more there. You will only sign them up and that's it.
You just gotta sign them the fucking
them.
contract. You just gotta sign them the fucking contracts and hope for the fucking best. But yeah, I picked up, right, there's a Cardiff fan, right? He's a nice guy as it happens, he's older than us, he's like in his 50s, he's staunch Cardiff, like goes home and away at it, right? But he's not a Cardiff cunt, like, right? He's not one of those that gets on my tits, he's a nice guy, right? And I picked him up time to time. Actually, I haven't seen him for ages, and I picked him up on Wednesday, picked him up Monday. And as he's climbing in the car, because he knows me and he knows I'm a big Swans fan, so he sees, he chucks his bags in the back, he comes sit in the front, he goes, I can't wait to get back to the fucking championship. He goes, I've had a fucking titful already. He goes, he said, it's shit. He said, and I said, mate, we are so happy we're in the fucking championship. I said, like, he said, I'm glad it's only going to be one season for us. He said, he's certain that they'll get it.
100% they go down.
Obviously, no shit that bottom at the end of the table.
Terrible.
Fucking stinking.
Fulham down there.
Fulham are stinking.
Fulham spent some money as well.
Fulham spent
I
40.
see like someone put on Twitter the other day, it's like Fulham has spent under $100 million, there's only one guy who can sort out Sam Allardyce. It's like only one guy who can sort out Big Sam in.
Yeah. He knows he's going to sign Kevin Nolan straight away, you know what I mean? Keep him up though, Fat Sam. Keep him up. Have $3 million bonus.
Fulham came up last year, and from what I saw of them, they came up as the best footballing team.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Cardiff was shit to watch, but they just soldiered out results. Went up top. Wolves, they'd spent all the money, hadn't they?
They do well as well nowadays.
But Fulham come up as the best footballing team. I thought they'll be exciting to watch next year. And then fucking exciting because they're conceding 6 every time.
It's crazy.
I know.
How do you spend $100 million and get worse?
Like they got Mitrovic as well. He'll be gone when he.
Yeah.
He's too good to be with that. I think Mitrovic, and what's the other one? Just keeps on scoring from as well. Midfielder, Schürrle, is it?
Andre Schürrle.
Yeah.
Oh, you won and scored the win in the World Cup final.
Yeah. But the Swans, that's the way we're going to be. Yeah, we're going to be like that all year.
Yeah.
We'll lose now. We'll probably win 3 games on the trot now, and then we'll play some fucking team down the bottom end and we'll lose 4-0 like.
Fucking like Reading or something like that.
Yeah, it's going to be actually. It's funny you say Reading because the guy from Reading asked me a couple of weeks when I went on a Reading podcast, done like a little bit. He asked me about the Swans Reading game the week before we played Swans, and I said that on there is that we're gonna fucking lose games that we should win, and then we'll win games that we should fucking lose. Like, you know what I mean? It's that I don't think that's us either. Just us. I just think it's the fucking nature of the league.
It is. It's,
you know
it's the art. Like, do you bet much or do you bet on
no
football?
thanks. I give up.
I do, but it's so fucking hard to
You can't bet in the championship. Fuck that.
fucking hard.
You got to leave
like
the championship
like
level.
Leeds, I was been picking for a while. Leeds. You pick the other ones on the top and League 1 and League 2. I only pick them because the odds are fucking way better.
Yeah.
But you pick the top ones against the bottom ones, and then the fucking bottom ones.
We do this
turn them
thing.
over like 3-0 or something.
We do this thing called last man standing, right?
I do that as well.
You do last man standing, right? There's last man standings all over the place now, right? And I was in 2, and one's with Roxburgh. Roxburgh got their own last man standing, and then some money goes to the club, and the rest goes to the winner, right? And I was doing alright. I was about 4 weeks into that, and they did a midweek fixtures, right? And it was Middlesbrough who were top at the time, Rotherham who were bottom at the time, and they didn't know. That was the same day as the Blackburn game, because I had my boy with me. I've had my boy help me pick the teams because he's a nerd. He's like
He's started
Stato,
already. He's never seen football like
he's like Stato. So I had said to him, and he had actually helped me pick Middlesbrough. Not that it was hard to pick. You know, you look at the team, fuck me, Middlesbrough can check a 07 on him. So I forgot about it, completely forgot about it, and I was fuming because we were fucking 1-0. We were 1-0 down half time in our game, in the Blackburn game. We scored 3 in a second.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, 1-0.
And he goes, "Oh, Dad, I look like Middlesbrough and Rotherham are drawing." I was like, "Oh fuck!" I was like, "I'm sure they'll score in the second half." I know that the scores every now and again the scores flash up, and we were just like, even with the Swans are winning, he was still going, "It's 0-0." I was like, "Oh fuck!" And they put me out.
Yeah. Oh, never.
Yeah, fucking put me out. Do you know what I mean?
Well,
You can't.
the one I got in the last man standing is we're only allowed to pick Prem sides,
Right.
so it's fucking hard now because I've.
Oh,
you
we
only allowed
narrowed
to
it
take-
right down into 20 teams.
You're only allowed to pick, say Liverpool once. You can't use them again after that. So
Oh, that's a good shout. Yeah.
We
so
got
I
all
picked Man
forward.
City and Watford and Leicester.
Yeah.
So I picked Liverpool this week. I have.
Who
They
they
got
got?
Fulham at home.
Oh,
So
Jesus
they
Christ.
should, but you got to pick the dodgy sides to keep the big sides
Course,
in.
yeah,
Otherwise,
Otherwise you're fucked, yeah.
Yeah.
With us, the ones I'm in are all 4 divisions.
all of them is
All
it?
4 divisions. But the same rule, you can only pick
One side.
one. You can pick
one
one to one. But the problem is that it goes on for ages. One I'm in is like a quadruple rollover, and it's up to like $9,000.
class.
Serious. So I
That's
put
fucking.
I put
Good money, yeah.
Nice chunk of change,
40 quid in. You know, £10 first
Yeah.
time, 10 and I could win like $9,000.
Amazing.
That's nice.
I won't win $9,000.
No,
fucking
no.
hopeless. You know what I mean?
You jinx yourself now.
I've absolutely fucked it now.
You'll
Yeah,
be up
yeah.
this week now.
You know-
We sponsored Jay. We did podcast, bro.
They in now when they let you pick the FA Cup this weekend, right? So you can pick the FA Cup, but you can't pick a non-league side. So you have to pick a league side in
Right, they got
it.
you.
So Newport have got the Metropolitan Police Right?
Oh, right, yeah.
So I looked at it, I was looking through and I didn't fancy nothing else. I went, I gotta have Newport, I gotta beat the old Bill, and they, for
Got
fuck's
to.
sake.
Got to.
Guaranteed they're gonna fucking lose
Yeah.
2-0. It'll be one of them, it'll be first on fucking FA Cup match of the day.
Yeah.
You know, like when Arsenal lost
Yeah,
to Liverpool
yeah.
and shit
Oh,
like that,
don't.
like, you know what I mean? And that'll be me
But
fucking out
everything
the
happens
fucking
in
last
FA
match.
Cup, innit?
Yeah.
Anything can happen.
Oh, fuck,
innit?
right.
Yeah, FA Cup.
Oh,
Oh,
it was
anything.
fucking incredible. How many sides did we lost? We lost to like Havant and
Yeah.
Waterlooville
Oh.
once.
So people play their shit sides, innit, at the start,
yeah.
and then boom, someone like fucking Yeovil comes in, smashes
Yeah.
like Chelsea or something.
That's the thing. I was looking at Newport against Metropolitan. So I thought, will Newport stick these stiffs out like?
Yeah, they
and
probably
then
will
fuck
as
them.
Fucking that level they put in the fucking reserves up.
Yeah,
Fuck's
you know what I
sake,
mean?
innit?
You know, Newport probably only got like fucking. They putting out the under 17s and that, like, you know what I mean?
Fuck's sake.
You don't know, do you? You don't
No,
know
you
because nobody. Well, saying that Newport are pushing, aren't they?
They do alright.
The
So
Newport,
do
third
alright.
or fourth,
Yeah,
they do
yeah,
alright.
they are pushing.
They do
But
alright.
I was shocked at that because they were shit last year, weren't they?
Yeah.
They scraped it, didn't they, last
Yeah.
year? I'm sure they scraped fucking just about stayed up.
Yeah.
And this year they fucking flying.
Yeah, they do alright this year.
When I
Good
bet
set
that,
up.
fucking don't come in. You draw.
It was a give up bad, didn't it?
Oh,
I found it easier for my stress levels to just not fucking bet because I was fucking crap.
Find it more excited to watch a game if I got
I know what
money
you
on
mean.
it.
They stick something on it, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't.
I don't bet much, mind. Not like some people just chuck like 50, 60 quid.
Oh, I couldn't do it.
Somebody like,
Couple of quid.
yeah, 5
Yeah.
or 10 or something like that. It just
No.
makes it more like,
Makes you more excited.
yeah,
like.
exciting just to
No,
see what's
I
coming.
couldn't- I couldn't.
Accumulate the like.
I couldn't fucking do it.
So the bastard when one team lets you down then, didn't it? For like
I've had some
500 quid.
stingers.
Yeah.
I've had some absolute stingers on goals galore. I did 3 times, yeah. One was about 700 odd quid, and it was one team. And I was in here, and at half time I was like nowhere near, so I put the coupon up on the fucking mantelpiece out the way, and I forgot all about it. And I was out, yeah, my missus was upstairs with the kids, and I was about to say 6 o'clock. Football games had finished ages. And Sky Sports News was still on in there, and I was out, yeah, and I goes in, I thought, I'll have a check. And I looked at it. First one was in. Second one was in.
Oh man.
Do you know the
Yeah.
very last one was at the time was Wrexham against Burton. And Burton didn't score. And that was it was the very last. Wrexham were home at Burton. That was it for 700 plus. So I went, fucking shit. But the one that made me give up betting was I did a treble and they were 3-0 on. I think it was Man U at home, Chelsea at home, Liverpool at home. And Liverpool had Palace. And I banged, it was like, it wasn't much to win, you know, I chucked like, 20 quid on to win 60, say, it wasn't much in it. And Liverpool lost. Like at Anfield the Palace. And I was
Yeah.
like,
We did
"Oh,
one
why
before,
bother?"
something like that. Me and all the boys, there's about 15 of us, we put a pound in.
Right.
And it's on Boxing Day, this was, and we all picked one side.
Yeah.
And never forget, I hope he's listening, Scott Reese, his name is.
Right.
Yeah, he picked Palace.
Scott, you fucking nonce.
Right? He picked Palace, he did. And he drew 0-0 and he left it down for like something like 20 grand.
Oh, Scott, you
fucking
fucker.
bladder.
I was fucking gutted over it. Only his team, that one team, everybody else is red.
Yeah.
Gutted.
Oh, fuck. He's
fuck
blackballed then, isn't he? No one asks him, no one asks him out anymore. No one asks him
They
to go
sent
back.
a separate WhatsApp
Yeah,
group, right?
yeah.
He thinks this WhatsApp group's gone quiet.
Yeah,
because they
it's
set up like a
happening,
side
yeah.
WhatsApp group and he's fucking on.
They will do WhatsApp. There's like Kilby Boys without Scott. That's the name of the WhatsApp group, isn't it?
No Scots allowed.
Yeah. Fucking nonce, Scott.
Budo this weekend was fucking
What a
quality,
fucking
wasn't
night,
it?
wasn't it?
Right,
Absolutely.
anyway, you're not into MMA at all, right?
No, I watch it, but I just don't get it when it goes on the
Should have
phone
come
and stuff.
Saturday with a fucking change your mind.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Like,
We get Jay down the next Budo.
oh,
We get him on a select
giving out
table.
belts. He'd be giving out belts,
A couple
everything.
of my mates like went down and said there wasn't any of them fucking dodgy. Some fights were really good, he said.
Oh,
it was
brilliant.
a great
Yeah,
fight,
yeah.
mate.
Yeah.
It
Dino.
was one heavyweight fucking fight, mate,
Oh, my
right?
God.
If you were seeing this guy get like that from the fucking valleys, out of shape, big lump of a boy, but out of
He
shape,
looks out
like,
of
you know.
shape,
I was talking to a boy, and funny enough, a boy I met called Matthew Mole, and I met him in the Isle of Wight, big Cardiff fan. Of course, these days you stay in touch on Facebook and that, you know, fucking. So in the old days when you meet someone in Magaluf, you wouldn't see him ever again. No, fucking, I was with him in the Isle of Wight.
The other time as well.
Innit? Well, yeah, with him in the Isle of Wight, as I'm fucking in the ring, and he's fucking calling me. Oh, fucking, how old are we at? Oh, I sponsored the boy who was fighting last. Like, he said he struggled training wise. Like, he said, I can't see it go fucking far. Like, this guy looks a real deal. This guy he's fighting, was fucking sparring with Francis Ngannou, big UFC fight.
Yeah, he came in the airport, right? I had to go and pick him up from the airport from Exeter. Sofian Bokachu, his name is, right? Nicest guy. I picked up a load of the fighters that have come over in the past, and all the French fighters are lovely, right? Really polite. Man. He got in a car, right? It's the size of this fucking guy, right? He got to be 6'5", 6'6", maybe, right? He got in the taxi. He had to put the seat all. It was like Hightower in Police Academy.
Right,
You know, he like got the fucking seat out the car, sit in the back, right? He sat there, his fucking knees was up against the dash. I said, "Is that gonna be alright?" I felt like guilty. I was like, "I can't do more anymore." He's like, "Mate, I'll be totally fine." He said, "It's alright." Fucking 3 crashes on the way back from Exeter. 4 fucking hours, right? Honestly, God.
Do you talk then, or
he was good as gold. He spoke great English. His corner man didn't speak English. Was really polite as well. Like the basics he knew. Sofian, what a fucking gentleman. Absolute fucking gentleman. But what a monster of a fucking bloke. We told him way back. I asked him, did he know much about Geraint, like, you know? And I didn't know anything about fucking this Geraint, to be honest with you. Just I looked at him, I thought, fuck me. Looks like he had a few pints, like, before he went to the weigh-ins. And I said to Sofian, didn't know much about him. He said, no. He said, he is a typical British heavyweight, he said. Looks like he, beer belly, he was going like that to me. And I was going, yeah, he looks that way. Because he was cutting weight to make heavyweight.
Was he? Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So, Sofian Bokachu won. What a fucking monster of a bloke. And what was it like, Pad?
mate, we walked in the ring. Ryan went, "This will never go 5 rounds."
Never.
After the 3rd round, Ryan went, "This is never going 5 rounds." After fucking 4 minutes 48 of the 5th round, he just said, "Fuck, fair play to him." Like, mate, it was.
I don't know, they went 5
It
rounds.
was like the Welsh boy lost, quite probably rightly so, right? But
What
he
a
won,
fight.
didn't he? He
What
won,
a
mate.
fight.
Massive.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, fucking
What a fight.
unbelievable.
They did not stop fighting for
No, they
the
did.
full
25 minutes, like
Well, stand up,
5-minute
like,
rounds.
There was not even rest. Like even when they got in clinches up against the cage, they were doing something, weren't they? Right? You know, like.
I like watching him when it's like that.
Yeah, well, some of them can be boring.
Well, you liked it, right? Because this Geraint Hill, he had like dirty boxing on the inside, so he was like slipping back, and even though he got caught in a clinch, he was throwing lovely uppercuts.
Oh,
so
mate.
bang!
But he was like, what I liked, he was setting the uppercuts up, right?
Yeah.
And this French guy knew the uppercuts were coming, right? But the French guy still fucking winning close, right? He's still winning tight and would get caught with him. He was willing to take one to get on
They
the
were
inside.
exchanging, right? Sofian would throw a knee, bang, and he'd hit this Geraint Hill around the side of the head. And then as he dropped his knee, Geraint Hill would hit him with an uppercut.
Honestly.
And that's how they would
That happened
exchange
about
it.
18, 40
Oh my
times,
God.
yeah. Great fight.
It was fucking brutal. When they went to the floor, they went back and forth. What that Sofian said to me afterwards, I meant to tell Dino as it happens, he reckoned like the cage floor was not what he was used to.
Yeah.
He said it was slippery. So he said, and obviously this is late in the night, so there's been 15,
Blood,
16
sweat,
fights
all
over the floor. Maybe they should have wiped it down. He said he lost position a couple of times because when he went to plant his knee,
I could see that. Yeah, I could see that.
He
He's
said-
even sweat and all that.
he came out when I picked him up Sunday morning from a dragon. He came out. He's fucking bruised to fuck. He's all marked up, and he's limping. Right, honest to God, I thought I was gonna have to help him to the fucking car. Like, right? I said, "You're right." He said, "I twisted my knee." Like he said, "I fucking hurt in a fight," and that. Still, absolute gentleman.
Class.
I've been round now through going to boxing shows, going to MMA shows, and then being involved with Budo and stuff. I've been round lots of fighters, especially over the last sort of maybe 10 years since I started following Dino and he started fighting. And I'm yet to find one that was really a prick.
Yeah.
Seriously.
You find that my most fighters are all
Gentlemen, even if like they don't know me, a lot. This Sofian didn't know me from Adam. Like, you know, as far as I was, he was a taxi driver. Turned up. He could have been a fighter. Who was this fucking not at all. He was nothing like that.
That's good, isn't it?
Even that Geraint Hill, I spoke to him afterwards and I said, "Mate, that was fucking absolutely outstanding, gentleman." He was like, you know, he just had the hardest fight of his life, and still he only gave me like a minute and a half of his time, but it was a minute. You know, he didn't have to do that, you know, and I find out with a lot of boys. Boxers and MMA guys, they got his goal. They got his goal, and especially if they can see that you're passionate about it as well. Like, you know what I mean? It's like,
definitely.
Oh, it was a great night, wasn't it?
The show was
100%. You should come to the next one.
come down. The show was absolutely brilliant, right? It had young boys on it. Josh O'Connor, do you know Josh O'Connor?
No,
he's a youngster, right? He trains over at Dino's gym, and apparently his old man's big in judo, right?
His old man he's a main man, like.
Yeah, and Josh obviously been brought up, like you've been brought up with boxing, Josh had been brought up with judo, and they give him, it was his debut, amateur MMA debut, but they give him a live opponent, right? They didn't give him a walk, like, right? So this guy came in, and the guy was no mug at all. The guy came to win, like, right?
Yeah.
And this Josh O'Connor took care of him first round, stopped him.
What?
He choked him out, didn't he?
Yeah.
No, it was armbar. He took the armbar, sorry. He took armbar, he did. His armbar. Right? It was a really good finish. He was fucking really impressive. Dino had a couple of boys over from Ireland, and Keith Keogh, one of the boys, was only a youngster. When he came to the cage, I was with Nicky. Do you know Nicky Howards?
Yeah.
Yeah. So me, Howards and Paddy were sitting together. So when Paddy's MCing, so when Paddy's in there, me and Howards are talking. And I'm looking, I didn't know either fight. They fought a guy called Ian Mackenzie.
Yeah.
He's from Matt Academy. So in theory, he's the home fighter. So this Keith Keogh come in. He looked like he had swim shorts on. Right? I was like, God,
Looked like he was going to fucking
ocean beach. I thought he'd been on the fucking Hydra slide, right?
Yeah.
So I goes, 100% Ian Mackenzie. I said to Howard, 100% Ian Mackenzie going to win this. This guy got fucking swim shorts on. Oh, did he fuck? He didn't win a round, did he? That Keith Keogh was fucking quality.
Yeah, really
he was quality. And kid, he's 19. You know,
yeah.
19. Josh O'Connor.
Was it just
19.
all amateur stuff?
No, I wasn't. It was. I think it was.
One boxing fight, Carl Watts.
Yeah,
It was
Brilliant.
It was good.
Carl the Cobra. That's his new nickname now.
Actually, a good fight as well.
You could have done right. Yeah, good
Fair
try.
dues to him.
Yeah.
He will fight anyone, anytime. Right?
Fair dues to him.
It was a good little fight, right?
Well, last Budo nearly fought his mother, didn't he? Remember? He nearly fighting his mother in the crowd. It was fucking brilliant. He only had to pay her 30 quid. Well, she nearly gave her a purse. Don't say that, but she nearly fucking won, right? But you don't like to tell a Cobra that, do we?
And then they had about 8 or 9 Army MMA, and they were all competitive fights, you know, and some were like back and forth. And even when they finished first round finishes, you know, because you've got to bear in mind, first round is, you know, in MMA, there's a lot of ways to lose. Like they were back and forth, you know. Glenn
fought.
So
that was a first rounder, and that was a fucking great couple of minutes.
So they had 3 title fights on, amateur MMA title fights. First one was Ben Ellis, wasn't it?
He was a horrible, spiteful cunt, didn't he?
Right. And
he walks into the ring like fucking threatening the guy. You fucking cunt, you fucking kill him. You know what I mean? Everyone else is quite respectful, and he walks in. He's just bad.
And then I saw Ben Ellis after, like after the show finished. Ben Ellis was walking towards me. I said, "Great fucking effort tonight, mate. You know, fucking fought brilliantly. Oh, cheers, mate. Thanks so much." I said, "Fucking older boy, probably would have fucking."
I said, "He went fuck off, you fat cunt. I'll fight you, fucking car park."
And he won. And then we had a boy on from Portal, well, he's from Carmarthen, he is, called Glenn Williams, right? Yeah. And he's very popular, sells loads of tickets, everything, and he was fighting in a title fight, and he fought a guy called Charles Ebrel, right? And this Charles Ebrel, who Nicky Howard fought on the Budo before, right? And this guy is no mug, is he?
No.
He's had like 70 kickboxing fights or some shit, right? He's had amateur MMA fights. He knows his way around. Like,
knows how to fight like.
And plus, if you saw him, you would go, fucking hell, he's hard, couldn't he? Right?
He reminds you.
He looks like a proper
fucking Stockport Scally, like definitely fucking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He did fuck out there, then settled ground me out like.
He looks like one of them.
100%.
And he came out and he started hitting Glenn with kicks, didn't he?
Yeah, like Jean-Claude Van Damme, mate. Obviously,
he threw a spinning back kick, right? He hit Glenn straight in the guts. Glenn went flying back against cage, and I've gone, fuck.
Jesus.
Right?
I thought he was going to break out the stonewashed jeans and a fucking can of course.
We had Glenn on literally 2 weeks ago, and like Glenn's a fucking lovely bloke. I wanted Glenn to win, like, you know what I mean? Glenn's own fighter in that fucking system, right? And I was like, fuck me, Glenn's gonna have it hard in this one. But fair play, he found a way to win. He got him to the ground. He didn't even have it easy on the ground because he's a big boy, you know.
He's a monster.
Glenn. And he managed to get him. He fucking guillotined him, then stopped him in the first round. But it was competitive the whole time.
Where was the Budo talk?
In LC.
Oh, was he?
It was in LC, yeah. So
next one, who down, mate?
Yeah. You know the setup in there. You know, it's actually a really good setup for that, like. So and Dave Round and Sean Lomas was the co-main event, and it was a fucking great fight as well. And when that finished, it was right in front of us where me and Paddy were sitting. Sean Lomas had got it was back and forth, and Sean Lomas had caught Dave Round in it's omoplata, right? It's when it's a shoulder lock.
Yeah.
So he had his leg, I can't even do it, but he basically would pin his shoulder to the mat with his leg, was sitting up, and Dave Round's head's by her, and he's just going to get bang!
Oh,
and just hits him, right? right in
30
front
of
of
them,
us.
right? This Dave Round is like, right? And they were like, mate, he's smashing you in the fucking head like a watermelon.
And because he's pinned, because he can't
He can't move his arm. He
can't-
literally can't even protect himself. Like,
Yeah.
fuck.
And like obviously Chris Clark is trying to give him, because he had sort of half turned his head away, and he's compass mentis. He wasn't like going out or nothing. Like, well, that's what we thought anyway. And he tried to move, and he couldn't get his shoulder out, so he actually tapped out then. I don't know whether he tapped out to the strikes or tapped out to his shoulder, but he tapped out. He got up in and he was all over the place, wasn't he?
Oh,
because like, he was down there, because he's literally fucking, his head was by the cage, right?
Took 30 shots to the head, like, without being able to block.
4 ounce gloves, like, and these guys are middleweights, 185 pounds.
Yeah.
So I can't do kilos, like they're big men, like, you know what I mean?
Jesus.
And
80 shots in the face.
Honestly, easy.
it was more like
He was damaged away.
he was complaining that they were coming on the back of the head, but Chris Clark, the ref, was right on top of it, and he said no, they were legal. They were the back of the head this year. They were taking them up on the side here and that. And, oh my god!
Yeah, it's fucking.
It was brutal. But I say it was another brilliant fight. It was another brilliant night. And then I
definitely come to the next one.
Come down, mate.
Oh mate, you love it.
Come down with the boys, like you say.
Colorways went to this one. They said they had a good night down there, like.
Yeah, it's always a good night. It's always a good night. And Dino matched that one. That I think that's the best matchmaking he done.
Good.
To get competitive, like, it's hard, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know yourself. You boxed in the LC, didn't you?
Yeah.
So, and you're basically paying the guy you're fighting purse by selling tickets and stuff.
Is that what it was?
It's not. It's no. Dino got a budget and stuff, and it's he's probably the man to explain that better than me. Like, but it's obviously boys were selling 10 tables. Are selling more than they're getting paid, aren't they?
Yeah.
So they are funding other boys down the cards who may not be selling more. It's hard to match it, right? But whatever he did this time around, the fights were brilliant. Like, it was
it full as well?
Yeah. It was because we weren't sure. We never sure, do you?
There's so many shows going on this time.
Yeah.
Right, it's like a show a week. That's just what I'm fucking doing.
Yeah, there's a few now.
White collar and fucking all that, right? It's one a week, right? And he didn't sell as many tables this time. So I was the way Dino's a bit of a warrior. The way he was explaining it, I thought, it's going to be quiet.
Yeah.
But then when he went in the cage and he went overseas, like all the standing was busy and all the tables were busy. And
what was good as well was when we looked at the fight card, right, earlier on in the day, Glenn, who had sold the most tickets, and Nails MMA, their boys there had sold, let's say they'd sold fucking 12 to 14 tables between them, right? Glenn was the last amateur MMA fight on, but then there was like 5 pros. So we were like, well, surely all the Nails boys fuck off after that, right? But they didn't.
No, I would stay.
And everyone stayed. Even the main event, which was on, it didn't run late this time, so we were actually finished by 10:30. Everyone stayed, because you know what it's like. You said, if 50 boys come and watch you and you're on 4th and there's 6
they all go
they probably like,
and they go with them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It only happens. Like.
Yeah, but they didn't. Everyone stayed. And
see, a lot of like.
Of course you do.
Ultimate fighting stuff like that. They normally stay to the end, don't they?
And anyone who stayed for fucking Sofian Barker, who against Gerling Hill, was given a treat, because it was fucking brilliant. I stood up, was fucking on my feet like this. Paddy walks in the cage, MC. What did you say?
What a fucking fight. Unprofessional as fuck. No, I'm not in back, right? Very unprofessional. But like, I think...
You said that on the mic,
fuck yeah.
In the cage, right? Everyone is on their feet, right? The 2 guys are like embracing in the middle of the cage. Referee's there. Paddy walks in. What a fucking fight! But if we wanted to catch how people were feeling at that point, it was perfect, because everyone was like, and these aren't people like Gandale had enough of his own fans.
Yeah.
But these are people that probably don't. I don't know Gandale was. I got no allegiance to him. Fuck me, I was supporting fucking Sofian. He'd be nice to me if he asked me for 4 hours, like, you know what I mean? And everyone was on their feet, fucking like proper standing ovation, and didn't sit down, just kept cheering till the end, like, you did the right thing, fucking got him up again. And it was a fucking brilliant finish, wasn't it?
No, it's great night.
It was absolutely great night. And then Paddy kicked off in the curry house. It was brilliant.
Oh fuck mate, this fucking guy.
They order on.
No, fuck mate, I had the nicest curry I've ever had. I've been thinking about it all fucking week. My missus kicked off. She said the house is buzzing because we fucking Sunday. What do you have? Lamb masala body.
Well,
right?
I'm gonna have
he goes
it.
in there, this fucker could see me having a baby, so he didn't come. So he done the usual question, how many popcorns you want? I said that many. Everyone's taking the piss. He wouldn't fucking come when he was taking forever. Like
He sort of like, he came over, he asked about popcorns. Paddy said, we'll have about that many, and did this with his hands, like, right? And then he just said, he laughed and walked off. And Paddy's
then he come back, then he went, 2 each, is it? I said, no, we're not on fucking Slimming World. Get the fucking popcorns up here and bring them back in a mint sauce while you're there. You know what I mean? And bring us more coconuts and a fucking can of lilt. You know what I mean? Fucking hell, taking forever with my popcorn.
He started kicking off, right? Me and I were just fucking crying.
Then I was just taking sneaky fucking photos of me, sticking on Facebook. My missus like that, and then calls me a fat cunt. Look at him, popcorn hanging out my fucking mouth, you fat
He was like
bastard.
this, mate, honest to God, it's like he'd had his throat cut or something, right? The popcorn was just going, it was just fucking,
It's a long night,
going. He just kept going. There must have been about 30 popcorns on a fucking table, and he had 10 in front of him, the cunt, and he just kept going through them. But that curry,
That curry's fucking believe. I haven't stopped thinking about it all fucking week.
Vosges.
I love them.
Oh my god, different gravy,
On a
isn't it?
Sundays. Have you done a Sunday one then?
He
Did this fucking buffets on St. Helens Road. Any good?
Amazing.
Oh,
Sunday
this
buffet.
curry, mate.
Like
It's
13
ridiculous.
quid, all you can eat, it's class.
Yeah,
Oh.
I gotta have it when I goes into a place just by fucking up or by crock. I ends up picking the best meal on them. I don't know why, right? So I walk,
Luck.
it just sits. I just pure luck. I sits down. I look through. I like to try different stuff, like right. So I thought lamb masala balti or something it was called, right? I looked at it. I thought, I'll give that a whirl. Always goes, what are you having? And I told him, I'll have that as well. And Paddy goes, what are you two having? I'll have that as well. Literally, that was all the thought that went into it.
Mate,
Oh my God.
it was fucking unbelievable. I'm not kidding you. I never had lamb. I'm chicken, man. Fucking curry, I'm having chicken. I don't know where I'm having lamb. It could be anything.
Amazing.
That's probably goat, isn't it?
I like goat curry.
It was fucking
Turtle bacon,
unbelievable.
no, goat curry.
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
It was.
I have to try it.
It
Absolutely.
was.
Lamb?
Oh, mate. Lamb masala balti.
Lamb masala balti.
Unreal.
It was absolutely
The
fucking
next one on our list
tremendous.
then.
It was a bit rough the next day.
Was it,
Yeah,
Oh my
fuck
God.
yeah, my missus went mad.
Oh, I had to
Yeah,
clear the
just
decks
like that.
before I had fucking eye towel back in the car because he didn't need me fucking 2.5 hours down to Exeter guffing on him with his legs fucking, he's got a black eye, like, you know what I mean? But even down on the way back, he's a fucking gentleman. I put a photo on, I don't know if I still got it on my phone to give you an idea of how fucking big he is, right? Hang on, I think I should.
Well, there's a photo of him with that Francis Ngannou who's a fucking absolute fucking monster. And he's about the same size as him, like.
Was it, yeah.
Oh,
I
my
fucking
God.
deleted. I'm a prick. I fucking deleted it. But like I'm 5'11", 6 foot with my Cuban heels on, like, and he's like this, just towel, and he got his arm around me like I'm a little boy, like.
Yeah.
And he's up, yeah. And when I saw that photo, then with Francis Ngannou, who was like he fought for the UFC heavyweight title earlier on this year, right? He has to cut to make heavyweight, right? He's fucking gigantic, isn't he, right? And Sofian's standing next to him and looks only slightly smaller than him, like, do you know what I mean? I was like, oh my God, what a fucking gigantic fucking pair of people, like. And then a
Ridiculous,
fucking,
isn't it?
yeah, gentleman on top of it. I'm hoping he's going to come back. I hope Dino doesn't send me to Exeter again.
No, fuck
I can't
that.
handle that fucking
Who the fuck goes to Exeter Airport? I never
my
even
God.
know they
No,
fucking
when you
had
said
one.
that then, I was fucking every Exeter airport, didn't even know it was one there.
Exactly.
2.5. It's a Sunday. I did it with stopping. Excuse me, with stopping. I done it in 6 hours. 2.5
That's a long
hours.
time, isn't it?
6 hours. I took my time as well because the fucking weather when I got down there was horrific. Not like it's been today.
Yeah.
It's like that when I got down there. It was fucking rough as fuck. So I didn't want fucking Sofian flying out the fucking window. They fell asleep, see, on the way up, right? Because they travelled from Nice to Paris.
Yeah.
Then had to wait round in Paris to jump on a plane to come to Exeter.
Fucking hell.
So then
They come to Cardiff or something like that then.
Yeah, that's
well,
right.
Dino fucked that up with the flights. I was supposed to go to Cardiff. So he comes, jumps in a car. Sofian Hightower got his seat all the way back and he leans it down. So he's like this laid back. His mate's in the back, kicking across the back seats. So I'm going up the fucking...
Fucking sounds like my family. We go to Checkle Bay.
Yeah, it
I'm
was.
fucking nudging her. You can't tell me
One
to
of 'em-
fucking drive.
One of them kept fucking guffing all the
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
I think it was a fucker in the back. I couldn't speak English, like. And
Oh, you fucking fraud. You get off my fucking cab, you cunt.
and they going up the motorway, and we'd gone past the foot. There was one accident. I was stuck there for fucking ages. Gets past there, I thought I'm home and dry. But I was looking at my sat nav, and it's got like all the latest traffic updates. It was showing me like I wasn't really going to be going any quicker. Right? So I knew there was another accident again. It's going along, and I'm not even sure what happened, but I went to pull out past the lorry, and this car came in from the inside lane, out of the outside lane into the middle lane as I was going to pull out. But I was coming up quick on a lorry.
Yeah.
Fucking nearly drove into the back of the fucking
Oh,
lorry.
nice.
I hit the fucking brakes. New car as well, and they had it Thursday. This was on a fucking Friday. I anchored on, fucking nearly shots off you out the fucking window. Dino's main events down the fucking drain. And, I was like, yes, I got back. I said to Dino, no more fucking Exeter airports, thank you very fucking much. You know what I mean? Fucking 2.5 hours, fucking well, it was a 6 hour fucking round trip. Well, it was fucking 8 hours on a Friday because of the traffic.
Fuck yeah,
That's
that's
it,
a
yeah.
track.
Fuck all that shit. Fuck all that. So I won't be fucking doing that again. Right, Jay, before we shoot off, mate, what's the future?
Hoping to get a British title, I think. That's where I want next anyway. Definitely. Fight for the British title, something like that. Something big, bit bigger than...
How many months time scale do you think is possible for that type of thing to come together?
I'm hoping you can get in a new year now.
Yeah?
In February, March, something like that.
Road trip. AIC road trip.
Yeah.
Definitely February, March, something like that, definitely. That's one after January because you got Christmas now.
There won't be no fucking 8 stone.
I bet there's a big din up the arse household today, 100%. Karaoke machine for Christmas, Peter's present.
Definitely, 100%.
Peter's big present, isn't it?
So February, March, hopefully. Big fight now.
Yeah, your goal will be good. We got.
Oh, it'd be nice to have a
Right.
trip up there.
Let's act like I'm a stupid cunt now. Where exactly in London is your goal?
East End.
Is East End? Yeah.
By Hackney and
Is it? Yeah.
yeah.
Still miles away from Luke's, on it.
Yeah, don't mind, it's tubes, innit? We feel like. We'll go up with Kilvey boys, innit?
Well, on the bus?
Yeah.
On the front bus?
Yeah,
Oh, dear.
They have
them.
the trains, don't they? Train beers, yeah.
Oh,
is it?
yeah.
Train beers, yeah. But we had a Travelodge when I had it. We had Travelodge for 60 quid.
Yeah?
Train beers up.
Yeah, big fan of that.
Stay overnight.
Yeah.
Train beers back.
Back to the den then.
Yeah.
Back to the crack den.
Yeah.
Right, thank you, Jay. It's
No
been
problem.
a pleasure meeting you, mate. Well, thanks for bringing the
Top
belt.
market.
No
Yeah,
problem.
amazing.
Fucking amazing.
Yeah,
You have
awesome.
the Commonwealth belt. And thank you very much, mate. I hope you enjoyed, and all the best for the future. You've got 2 fans in us anyway,
Good.
like you always had. And next time you come on, you'll be bringing a British belt.
Yeah,
Yeah, 100%.
Pleasure, boys.
Yeah, thank you very much. Cheers, Jay. Me and Paddy, we're out, and hopefully see you next week. Peace.
Ambition is critical.